Welcome to episode 15, Just Off the Plate. It's Armando and Lawrence. My name is Cody. And we are live.
We are live.
We're live, motherfuckers.
I channeled my inner Bob Uecker there. Do you like it?
I did. I kind of heard it, man. I liked it.
I felt like I got my Pittsburgh jersey out instead of my Toros jersey.
Indians, come
Indians,
Oh,
man.
but I
Yeah,
think
I know, but Bob Uecker to me is a major league the movie,
for sure.
so.
I think I love Bob Uecker, dude. I love him in that fucking movie. Like he's really.
I
good.
loved him in Mr. Belvedere, man. That's how I remember, bro.
I liked him more in Major League, man. Major League was good.
Yeah.
I never
Like,
seen that
when he's
movie either. I'm fucking
Okay, all right.
Nah, I seen
Like
that
when he's
one.
always drinking and shit. It's always Jack Daniels.
Yeah, no shit.
You gotta love it, man. Gotta love it.
You can't say goddamn on the air.
Nobody cares. Nobody's listening.
Yeah, dude.
So Houston Hardball, man.
Hey, can everybody can hear us, right? I hope so.
We got sound. What's up, Bobby?
Bobby, can you hear us? Anybody hear us? Just say yes.
Get a hell yeah in the comments section if you can hear us. Type a hell yeah.
Theoretically, they should hear us.
Theoretically, they're probably typing. These are slow type. Our listeners are very slow typers.
No shit.
Fast throwers, but horrible typers. Yeah, see, nobody's typing. You see?
I know, but I'm wondering if we can hear us or not. Remember, we just read this whole thing. It's like, wait, no sound. Yeah, okay, cool. We got it. We're good.
Okay, good.
Cameron
Okay.
said, "Yo, so
So last night, the Diablos played the Cyclones. It was a continuation game from like 2 weeks ago. To finish off to kind of start to get the playoffs rolling. We lost. Let's just put it that way.
How many innings?
It was eventually ended up being 3.
What inning did you start?
I think
was
it
it
was
the 7th, 6th?
I think it was the 6th, and I think they were at a 4-4 tie. We scored 2 in the beginning inning. They came back, scored 2 at the bottom of that inning. Then we came in, shut them down, and then they came back and scored 1. So, or no, you'll just like score 2, then they walked it off.
was
So.
Pedro there?
No, what happens?
Now we play y'all
Wednesday, tomorrow.
tomorrow. Yeah,
Cody, you're gonna be there, right? We're gonna go eat after.
Okay. Yeah, just get it together. Get it organized.
Yeah, man, orchestrate that shit.
Set the table for
So
4.
we're playing tomorrow at 7 p.m. at Sugar Land.
Oh yeah, what time?
7 p.m.
I've never been to that field. It's a nice field.
No.
So Marauders and Cyclones.
Yeah. This
Tomorrow.
will be, we're playing right now. We're playing for 3rd and 4th.
There's another game tomorrow, huh?
Yeah, it'll be the Panthers, and I'll safely assume it's gonna be the Thunder. So we shall see.
Dope. Who's the Thunder playing? You said again?
Wait, I thought the Diablos. Who did the Thunder play?
The Thunder played the Diablos last night.
And they beat them.
And the Thunder won.
Yeah.
Okay. So they played the.
So they already won twice. They beat you guys, and then they beat the. Oh no, Diablos. Diablos lost to you guys. So.
Yeah, but remember that wasn't a playoff game. The one we played. It was just I don't know what the fuck.
No,
it was.
it was a playoff game.
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Because you gotta have 2 losses. If we would have beat them, you guys would have put them out.
So the winner of that game will play the Panthers or the Thunder.
Yeah, I think.
Do we know?
Ask X. X probably knows. X knows everything.
Well, he knows his schedule.
Oh
So,
yeah, he's the Panthers.
but he plays tomorrow, so that's okay. Yeah.
Oh, Bobby said that's rude. What I said about the slow typing shit.
Okay.
Oh well. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on at HHL. And I like my chances against. I'm gonna pick the Cyclones over the Marauders tomorrow.
Are we playing the Cyclones?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're playing y'all.
You're gonna bet against us?
I'm
You're
betting.
benched on Thursday, bro. You're benched. You got the book on Thursday.
It's gonna be a busy week, dude.
Was it cold last night?
Fuck yes, dude. Jesus
cold?
Christ. It was fucking cold. I think on my car it said like 48.
Ah, damn.
It was cold last night, dude. But then again, I was catching, so like I was sweating profusely.
Plus, you're wearing gear, man. So
Yeah.
that's the one time where like, yeah, it comes in handy.
But
right?
like once you start to cool down, like dude, like even CJ saw, he's like, dude, your head is steaming. Like it was like steam just coming off the top of my head. I was like, yeah, I need to put my jacket on because I'm gonna get sick like this. But yeah, it's a busy week, man. We had a game Monday. Today we're recording. Tomorrow we got your game against y'all, and then Thursday we have the Pirates game against the Pelicans.
Yeah,
finally.
We gotta finish that all. We'll talk about that when we get to HHL.
Yeah, and then we have.
NABA.
Okay,
Thank
yeah.
you.
All right, cool. Well, I'm just saying it's a busy week.
Hell yeah, dude.
Let's move over to Metropolitan. Got the playoff bracket.
Metropolitana.
Metropolitana.
Is it Donna?
Yeah, trust me, we already got.
Okay,
this, man.
Metropolitan.
No.
Metropolitan Richard De Leon's league.
Whatever.
That's what I'm sticking to. Let's see here. So the first place, Alianza, is going against the 8th seed Veracruz. The 5th seed is going. Indios is going against the number 4 seed, the Rockies. Number 3 seed is going against the number 6 seed, which is the Brewers and the Pirates. And the Reds and the Gulf Coast Indians are going to be in that bracket. So
Here's what's crazy about that, man. So that's Division 1, right? That's what you're in Division 1. What's crazy is, like, I know all those teams right there, the 4 teams that you said.
we know at least one person on every team.
Yeah, dude, that's fucking nuts.
So like Alianza, I know my brother. We know Bobby.
Yeah.
I don't know anybody on the Veracruz though.
No, I'm talking about. So I'm talking about not every team. I'm talking about the teams that I think are gonna win.
Well, check this out. So like,
Alianza I think is gonna win. The Brewers are gonna win.
I don't know anybody on the Indios.
No, listen to what I'm saying.
I know. I hear what you're saying, my guy.
Slow down. I want you to
No,
think
you
about.
don't, no. This was like before we even like recorded. You already got me riled up because you were
No.
talking. Yeah, you already fucking pissed me
So
off.
I think the people that we know are gonna win. So I think Alianza is gonna win. They're win. The Brewers are gonna win theirs. I think the Rockies are gonna win theirs, and the Gulf Coast Indians are gonna win theirs. If you look at
yeah, so you're saying 1, 4,
and what I'm
3,
saying,
and 2.
all 4 games.
So you're saying the top 4 teams are going to win.
Yes, they're gonna win.
I say the Gulf Coast Indians are going to lose against the Reds.
That's terrible. Dude, why you bet against Jordan? I never bet against Jordan. I never bet against Jordan, man.
Gotta bet on. We gotta put the money on red, man.
I guess. I always put my money on black. When we go to Vegas, it's gonna be on black.
Okay, Wesley Snipes, easy guy. Always bet on black. That's what the Ronte would say.
Yeah.
Well, that's all I got, man, for Metropolitana.
What about you? Don't got Division 2?
No, that's all. That's all. Ronte sent me.
Let me show you Division 2.
Go for it.
So let me see Division 2.
Damn, I need to get a water.
Oh, you're gonna get up. So
Yeah, Cody, you want a water?
No, I'm good, thank you.
So in Division 2, you got Tuneros versus the Titans. Then you got Puerto de Rio versus Peloteros. And then you got Bombers versus Habana. And then you got the Orioles versus Cuba. And that's Division 2. So I don't know.
What's the difference? Do we know?
I'm not sure. I don't because they were all lumped up like we were NABA.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they just split up the playoffs into divisions.
So that's a playoff schedule.
It's like
Yeah,
the top half and lower half.
Yeah, that's what I think. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I think they did that. So, so we'll see how that goes. So then we got who do we got next? Oh, then we got we got Coastal. So Coastal's in their playoffs too. And you have the White Sox versus the Apollos, and the Apollos lost to the White Sox. And then the 30 Degrees played against the Twins, and they lost. So now that puts the White Sox versus the Twins this weekend. And then that's the winner's bracket, right? And in the loser's bracket, let me see where they're at. It looks like
Double elimination?
yes, double elimination. What does that look like, Cody? So here's
Are we doing this again?
yeah, we're doing this again.
I'm telling you, man.
No, I'm saying like, so on the losers bracket, who do they got?
Carlos and what? Andrade said that there's scrub teams in the second division. Damn, that sounds like shots fired to me, man.
What team is Carlos on? Shout out your team, Carlos.
So the Apollos and the White Sox?
Yeah, are facing each other on top,
Uh-huh.
and then the bottom loser bracket. What how does that go?
That is the loser. They are in the loser bracket.
Who do they play? They play against each other.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, because then if you go to the next thing over, you see something right there.
This?
This. Yeah.
Sorry,
That one-
sorry. We don't know what's going on.
That was there from before. They haven't played yet
Oh,
because
okay.
there's no winner.
Oh.
What are we to do?
No, right here. So I was looking at this. and it
Carlos
came
said-
up.
Right. So okay, the Twins won. Okay.
Yeah, and I said
They
that.
played Sox.
Correct.
Twins won.
Oh,
Okay,
no.
Sox moved down to loser bracket.
Got you.
Apollo's won.
I didn't notice that. I got you.
Yeah. So Cuba plays the Twins. They have not played yet. They played. There's no. Oh, they played the 13th.
Okay. That's this weekend, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
This weekend.
That's
So,
the Sunday.
yep. Who do
Yeah.
they play again?
The Twins play Cuba.
Well, and then the loser bracket. They haven't played yet.
They have not played yet. It doesn't say when. To be determined. And then we figured that Aztecas, I know that,
Yeah. So
against the flamethrowers. I don't know who's that.
I forgot what they were.
Speedballs?
No.
High balls? I don't know.
I forgot who they were.
Say it again.
They play each other on Sunday as well. The 13th.
Okay.
So X said he's gonna call me out because I think X plays on the Indians, on the Gulf Coast
He
Indians.
does.
So
No. Hold on. Indios and Gulf Coast Indians are two different people.
So Gulf, because I said the Gulf Coast, I said the Reds were gonna beat the Gulf Coast Indians, and I didn't know X played on the Gulf Coast Indians. And he goes, "I'm gonna call out Chino."
You
on
could fill up
Sunday."
a whole room with the fuck he doesn't know, man.
Oh my God, dude! Pick something else to say.
Oh, I never said on there yet. I haven't.
Yeah, you have never said on it.
It's done. I can't use it.
Okay,
anymore.
okay. Whatever,
So you're
whatever.
good, right? You
I'm
get
good
it?
now.
Yeah, okay.
Carlos said hot shots, fool.
These
Oh,
guys.
That's what it was.
Whoever
the flame,
loses.
the flamethrowers are hot shots.
Okay.
He said hot shots and Gulf Coast Indians.
Okay.
Carlos said not flamethrowers.
Yeah, I couldn't remember. It was.
Oh
I
shit!
couldn't recognize it, man. I was like, damn, I knew the answer, and I was like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
hot shots. So man, so who do you think is taking it then? So you got Twins in Cuba, and then you got hot shots versus Aztecas.
Who's the lower seed? I want to go for them.
Or it'd be the hot shots or the Aztecas.
I want to get that 100-to-1 shot. That's like my odds.
Well, we gotta go with the hot shots, I guess.
Nah, go. So give me another team.
Aztecas. I think Pedro plays on Aztecas, if I'm not right.
Pedro, where you at, man?
What do you say? Say it right. He said say it right.
Since I'm unfamiliar with the seeding of these teams, I'm going to base it just off of their mascot. And
Okay, I like that.
the Aztecs will fuck you up. So,
Montezuma's Revenge.
yeah.
I was thinking
That's
about,
who I would not want to face. You
I
know?
was thinking of a Apocalyptico, that movie Apocalyptico. Like those Aztecs in there were fuck. They were fucking shit up.
Well, you look like you got Aztec blood in you, fool.
A little bit,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm sure it's somewhere in there.
Yeah, somewhere.
What are you gonna say, Cody?
No, nothing.
Say it. No.
It's really racist.
He's missing his Pirates hoodie.
He's missing his hood, huh?
Yeah, very funny.
All right, so let's go with the who we got next. Then we got
Are we doing NABA?
yeah, NABA.
Did we miss one? Coastal? Was it Coastal?
So that was Coastal.
That was, okay.
And then Metropolitana, and then we did HHL.
Okay. NABA.
NABA, man.
So before we get into, Saturday league, we got some MVPs for the Sunday league.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. We're going to start with hitting
Okay.
because we got hitting and pitching. All right. So we're going to go with the Yard Goats first because they won.
Shit, damn.
You gotta start from the bottom, go up, man.
All right.
No, top.
The runner
Yeah.
up. You gotta start with the runner up, then go to the winner.
He said he goes.
This isn't a beauty pageant. It's a hitting clinic.
My bad.
Mr. Joshua Booth.
Yeah.
Yee, JB,
He's
man.
a hitter, man.
Yeah, he's a fan of the show too.
He talks
Yeah.
a lot of shit to me. Yes, he does.
Yeah,
He's a good hitter. If you've ever hit a single and you're at first, you've had a conversation with Josh.
yeah,
Yeah. He's a good hitter.
Yeah, he's a good guy. Well, he was talking to us that day at the field.
yeah. He
Yeah.
listens. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
So
especially if you're on first base, he's gonna talk to you.
yeah,
I'm not sure if he's trying to have a conversation or he's trying to distract you.
Probably
from the
both.
pitch.
Probably both. Probably both.
and
good guy.
with the Cyclones, Kyle Postma.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, representing.
UHD. Oh no, yeah, UH. I think it's UHD.
So MVP for pitching, Yard Goats, Raul Riera.
Riera.
Yep. And
Yeah.
then for the Cyclones, Didi Towler.
Yeah, dude.
Bro, another good friend of the show.
Hell
Oh, yeah.
dude. Hell yeah. And Didi's a good.
MVP. He
Yeah.
can throw it.
Yeah. Yeah, and he was playing on Sunday too. So, not as much on Saturday. I'm sorry. He was playing on Saturday
For
with the
the
Marlins.
Yeah, he's with the Marlins.
Yeah, he's with. Somehow he got stuck with Cameron. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, but
Maybe we should do a trade there.
huh? Yeah, trade third basemen, right? Are you good with that, Cameron? We're gonna trade third basemen. You got my third baseman, and I'm gonna take yours.
So let's talk about Saturday. 1 week away, and then we start the playoffs.
Motherfucker.
They're talking shit about his shirt.
Hell yeah.
His shirt's too small.
Hey, just because you can't fit into it, Jordan, doesn't mean it's necessarily small, man.
Damn, you squeezed into that one. He must have got the kids. What do you call it? Kids R Us. What do you call it?
Schmedium department.
I guess.
You know how they got the big and tall stores? It's more like a short and stocky.
Short stocky. So the Outlaws beat the 45 6-3. Redbirds over the Scorpions 15-2. Marlins edged out the Avengers 1-0.
Yeah, good job on that, man.
I understand Eddie had a complete game.
Yeah, I heard a pitch a complete game. So 1-0, man. It was a tight game. I mean, a single, which I heard Cameron hit that single. So
Came through.
came through with that RBI. Had that RBI. So what did he say? He's talking shit. Medium. Jose.
No, Cam said you'll keep on talking to Lawrence crazy. He's gonna be in a Marlin too.
Who's gonna be a Marlin? Oh, motherfucker. You can take him. I'm okay with that.
Oh, okay.
Nah.
Cam, hit me up later, bro.
Yeah, whatever.
Hit me
You
up later.
look better in black than you do in baby blue.
That's not even baby blue.
Whatever that is.
Yeah,
Teal?
it's,
like a teal.
the highlighter blue.
Oh, hey, it's almost like our blue on our lights up here.
Yeah.
So the Ironbirds beat the Fords 9-3. The Cyclones beat the Astros 8-4. And there was some Sunday games
There was.
because the Marlins, they had a back-to-back game. They lost to the Redbirds 4-3, which sounds like a good game.
Why do we have Sunday games?
They were
Makeup games.
Yeah, because the Marlins and the
We had a bunch of rain. That's why.
well, no, you got the Marlins and the Redbirds were playing the championship game while we started the season.
Right. No, I get that.
That's where we should have been. Cheeto, thanks a lot.
Oh, you putting that on me?
No, not putting it on you. Put that on me. You got to put it on the coach, right? The manager. Me and Cody.
Somebody's just got to accept the responsibility.
For your
guy.
mistakes. Go ahead.
Cam, hit me up, Cam.
And we didn't play because, well, we show up to the field expecting to play.
Which
and
I already
way
knew.
out in Pearland, right?
I already knew that was gonna happen.
So no one checked the field.
You mean the maintenance guy that was in the building the whole time?
Anybody, a kid could have walked out there and saw that home plate was underwater, and hey,
Dude,
this is not the way it's supposed to look.
It was, we were supposed to play Saturday, but it was rained out at Northern Christian, right? So hey, let's move it over to Memorial. Well, there was no room at Memorial on Sunday, right? Because we were gonna go to there play on Sunday right after the Redbirds and Marlins. Then they said, okay, go to Veterans. We go to Veterans. They're supposed to open the gates at 5:30. We're waiting.
Yeah.
5:45, 5:50, 4:45. 5:45, something right there. They say, hey, they're on their way. 10 minutes. Instead of a 6 o'clock start time, we're gonna do a
6:30.
6:30, right?
6:30 rolls around.
Well, here's the thing. Then I'm thinking there's going to be a guy in a truck that's going to pull up real crazy and open this gate and say, hey, I'm sorry, we're late. No, this fucking punk-ass kid comes out of this building there the whole fucking time, comes out, unlocks the gate, and then when I tell him, hey, man, I heard home plate's underwater, his answer is, no, man, it was fine on Friday. And I'm going, what the fuck? Dude, it's Sunday. It rained.
It rained all day Saturday.
It's like, so...
Well, there was a game there Saturday, but it rained Saturday night. That's the problem.
Well, the thing is, even Cameron said it was muddy that day, too.
Yeah.
It was
Well, see, like when we played
But this was beyond muddy. There was standing water.
when we played Monday night at Northland Christian, it was kind of damped.
Well,
Like
that-
it was damped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That field's always damp because of their sprinkler system.
No, this was a little bit more than normal.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, they had did some really good maintenance on there. When I got there an hour before anybody else, the high school was still practicing, and after they're done, everybody had a rake, dude. I miss those days. Everybody had a rake. Everybody was cleaning up their bases, and then the coach came in with the tractor, and redid everything.
Well, and that's what they wanted us to do at Veterans, but it was beyond repair.
yeah, there's no, they fucked it up.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we play, but it's going to take an hour
for it to dry.
to even try and fix that.
Yeah.
Let alone the drying material, which who knows where that is.
Yeah.
Like we're already late, right? It's already dark, and it's Sunday. You want to spend an hour and start at 7, 8 o'clock?
Yeah, the umpires. It was a shitty time.
Oh yeah,
but-
umpires, they're not getting paid for that, so they're not going to stick around.
Yeah.
I'm surprised they stayed around as long as they did.
Yeah. We got lucky.
Yeah, well, our backs were up against the wall. It was already late, right? If they would have opened it at 5, a lot of people turn around. They don't even show up.
And I think that's what kind of bothered me a little bit is if they would have opened it up on time or a little earlier.
Yeah, we would have known.
We would have known.
Yeah.
You know. What did you say?
Jose, he's wondering about the our foreign object.
Point at Cheeto.
That is not to be discussed.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That is not to be discussed.
So X and Sergio are talking about the game.
What game?
Our game, the Redbirds and Pirates. Before we were supposed to go to the championship,
Oh, did they?
they're having a whole conversation about it.
Yeah, we should have been there. We should have been there. It was our game, but we gave it up, man.
That's some of the challenges, with this league. And we talk to managers and presidents about that. You go to a field that you don't normally play at, and I mean, you would expect it to be ready, but
but that's the thing. It goes back to employees, right? Do what you get paid for. Do your minimum, right? Do
Yeah.
your minimum. Obviously, you may not think your job is important, but if your job is there, if a team's supposed to go there and go check it.
You want to make that our home field?
Veterans?
Yeah.
No.
we should have checked it as soon as we got there.
Well, the game was locked.
What-
Well, no, Lopez and I, we did some recon, and he was able to get in. There's cracks all throughout that field, so he got in.
Lopez got in through one of the cracks.
Yeah.
Is that he was able to say, "Hey, the fucking field's wet"?
Yeah, remember when I told you, hey, it's
Yeah.
underwater? Well, I knew that because he showed me a picture of it. Well, he took a picture of it and told me it was underwater.
Man,
Yeah.
it sucks, man. If somebody would have just done the minimum requirements, we would have found out.
That's what we get for standing around talking for 40 minutes.
Yeah, it sucked, man.
Yeah.
So 2 teams wasted their time.
Yeah.
But now we're gonna play Thursday, and so we got Thursday, and then we got a game Saturday.
Yeah.
So, and Saturday's our last game of the season. Everybody, what is it, a 6-way tie for?
Yeah, it's pretty it's pretty tight right now.
Yeah.
Pedro said that that's all you do is the bare minimum.
Pedro said that.
Pedro Garcia.
Yeah, there's like 6 teams just
Pedro.
bottlenecked.
He said all you do is the bare minimum.
Damn,
Sir.
got you, man. He gets mad at me when I don't hit him in the chest.
When like just throwing.
Throwing, yeah. He'll do this. He won't put his glove out. He just go hit me in the chest. And dude, it's like
And you never do it.
no, I'll get it there sometimes. Sometimes I won't. But what it does,
kind of veers off.
well, here's the thing. I like when he challenges me because what it does is if I can hit him in the chest, then if I'm off a little bit when I'm throwing in a real game, I won't be off too much. So
Yeah.
it's good practice.
Aim small, miss small.
Yeah.
That's the
So-
motto right there, man.
Yeah, so I definitely. Hey, Pedro, you coming over to the Pirates or what, fool? Let's see. Marlins going to go 7-6 to win out. Okay. Who the Marlins playing again? Saturday?
They play a double hitter.
Or no, Saturday and Sunday or doubleheader?
Cam said they're playing a double hitter. He said they're playing back to back.
It's header. Header, not hitter.
I'm just telling you.
I'm just.
The back to back
I
Yeah,
don't want
because they still have 2 games to play.
So they're playing a doubleheader. No shit.
They have one to make up.
Okay.
But basically, so 5 teams are pretty much in it.
Tell me, call in.
Huh? Who?
Who?
Whatever.
Yeah. Redbirds, Avengers, Cyclones,
Well, yeah.
Colt
Redbirds
45, Ironbirds. Those teams are in
are
it.
shooing.
Yeah. It's going to come down to this last week.
Wow. Damn, man. And we're right there too.
Yeah, well, essentially 6 teams have the same record. I know there are some games to be played, but see, the Outlaws, they have to make up a game.
Yeah, Astros and Outlaws on Sunday.
Hey, fool, what did I just fucking tell you?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What are you doing?
I'm working on getting the number.
Oh, I thought you got that already.
No, that's what I was working on earlier. Man.
That's why these head-to-head tiebreakers are so important.
I agree. And we have, well, the game this Thursday is really important because the Pelicans.
Well, we're tied with them.
Yeah, so it's important that we get that W,
Mhm.
man. So I need X to get his A game in there. Hey, so I want to talk about. So last week we talked about stats, and X was talking about there was one of these somebody, I forgot what team he called out, but somebody had 6 stolen bases in one game.
Oh, really?
And he's like, I call bullshit.
Hey, speaking of which, ask Cameron how many hits Eddie gave up. Actually, I just did, so.
Yeah.
No, you do it.
Yeah, it sounds better from you.
I got you.
I don't understand. I don't think you're fucking finding this number. You would have found this number a long time ago.
I already have it, fool. God damn. You ain't put it out there like that? Man, you know what, dude? I'm going to throw that right there, right at you.
You'll probably still miss. You'll probably still fucking miss.
Hey, if anybody wants to call in right now, man, the lines are open.
Type it in.
832-930-0722. I'll type it right now, but just in case.
It took him literally 2 fucking minutes to find the number.
Oh, my God, man. Shut up.
You've never been the same since you shaved that beard, bro.
Oh, my God.
You got,
dude. Yes.
I think you got stupider since you shaved that beard.
Whatever. I just put the number out there. Somebody call so we could get Armando off my ass.
Hey, did anybody have a comment about Cheeto's fucking non-beard triple chin?
No, nobody has no comments about my beard, sir. No, thank you.
Hey, the MVPs get bats. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Even the pitchers?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, the pitchers get a bat.
Well,
I
I think
thought-
I'd rather have a bat than a ball. Right?
Well,
Even if you get an award for a pitcher.
Well, so let's take our MVP, right? Austin.
Mm-hmm.
Austin doesn't bat. He didn't even know what the fuck kind of bat to get. He asked me, he goes, what kind of size bat should I get? So, like, okay, so you got...
Just off the plate.
Call from
Cameron.
to accept.
So you got
What's up, Cam?
you got Tim, right? You got Tim that bats, so it makes sense for him. Tim bats.
Yeah, but they're not using those.
Some assholes do. Like Eddie, I think used his bat.
Really?
He broke his first at bat.
Yeah, fucking Manny uses bat. I don't use my bat.
Yeah, okay. I'm thinking in terms of a display piece. Like, I would rather display a bat, I guess, than a ball.
I'm with you on that, but here's the thing though. You're a pitcher.
Yeah.
This is
It makes
you.
sense. It does
Yeah.
make sense.
I mean, because I even joked around like, hey, make a golden ball or something on
Or
it.
you can laser their name onto the ball.
If I knew somebody who knew laser.
If we had lasers, you know,
Yeah.
like it'd be dope.
So what's up, Cam?
Somebody breathing on the line?
Yeah,
somebody's
Cam.
heavy breathing.
Hey, what's up, guys?
What's up, man?
You wearing a shirt?
What's that again?
Are you wearing a
Am
shirt?
I wearing a shirt?
Yeah, bitch. Are you wearing a shirt?
Yeah, I'm wearing a shirt.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to make sure because this is a family show.
Hey, Cameron.
Yeah.
I was looking at the stats, the box score for y'all's game against the Avengers, and I'm kind of curious. Do you know how many hits Eddie gave up?
Eddie actually, I think it was, it might have been only like 3 hits the whole game, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, okay. So you would say 7 is a bit much?
So it wasn't a no hitter. It was a no shutout.
It was a shutout.
Yeah, he gave up a few hits, but it wasn't, I would say maybe 3 hits total the whole game.
Can you look?
If I'm not
Can you
mistaken.
find out? Yeah, find out because
Yeah, hold on.
I want to see how different
Hold on.
your book is than from opponents.
Because who was home? You guys were away, visitors, right?
Yeah, we were home. Hold on.
Wait,
I
you
got
were
it
home?
here. Hold on a second. Yeah, we were home.
Because I'm looking at the pitcher stats, and it
shirtless Cam.
doesn't have any hits for Sammy or Eddie. Like, Eddie has a 0 ERA in here, so that's why I was asking.
I can tell you right now because Ballard's dad kept the book for us. I didn't use iSport that Saturday. It was acting weird for me, so Ballard's dad kept the book for us.
Oh, well, that probably explains it.
Hey Cam, so
How'd you keep it then? What'd you use?
Eddie only gave up 3 hits.
Because on the official...
On the box score, the Avengers have recorded 7 hits against him.
No, I don't think that's correct. Cause I'm
how many
looking at it right
errors?
here.
How many errors are recorded?
You guys want to say? Well, hold on. One,
0, they were perfect.
Yeah, there's no.
2,
No, but I mean on Cam's
Three.
thing, does he record any errors?
4. Yes, there was 4 recorded hits.
So 3 hits, 4 errors. That's
No,
7 hits.
Cam said 4 hits.
Oh, 4 hits.
Yeah, it could be something like that. And then he's only walked. He only walked 3 people. That was it.
Okay.
So
He pitched a good game. He got a there was a couple of innings where the bases were loaded, and then he actually got himself out. We got himself out of the jam.
Damn, man. I guess, hey, Cam. So I guess you're not the owner manager that's a hard out. Looks like Juan got two singles, two hits.
Yeah, Juan got two. Yeah, Juan got two singles. He got Juan. He just pokes that bat out there and puts the ball in play.
Damn, man. He's giving you a run for your money, then, huh?
Yeah.
Cam probably has a better average than I do right now.
And then the Marlins, there was only.
You only had 4 hits, so they out hit you, but
Yeah,
you guys
we only
still
had-
won.
Actually, there was 3 hits the total for the Marlins. That was it.
Yeah, it says 4 here. Sean, you, Eric, and Eddie.
Let's see, 1, 2. Yeah, you're right. I'm looking at that now. That's correct.
Cam's like, I was looking at it upside down.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it was.
God damn it, Cam.
So what did you use to score it? If you didn't use iScore, I'm curious.
Paper.
Yeah, they do the old school.
The paper?
Yeah, Ballard's dad does it.
Oh, okay. And you just transferred it to iScore
Ballard keeps it
after?
up for us. He actually. Then I'll go on depending on iScore. Depending on how many people I got in the dugout that actually know how to do it, then yeah. But if not, since Ballard's dad usually keeps the book for us full times, it's an actual, full written book, and I'll go back and upload it manually on the website.
Fair enough.
He helps us out with that. He helps us with that quite a bit.
That's cool, man. It's good. You're lucky to have somebody like that.
Yeah.
So do you guys have a double header, or you guys have a Saturday and Sunday game?
No, so we play in back-to-back days like we did this past weekend. So we're playing Saturday and Sunday.
So we
So
said
we got
doubleheader way
our-
too many times.
So
That's
we
what
got
happens
the
when you listen to
Astros
Cheeto.
Saturday night. Yeah, we got the Astros Saturday night, and we got the Outlaw game on Sunday, which that game is going to be started over. What's that?
Cheeto said Cheeto
I'm quitting after episode 20, man. I'm 5 more episodes and I quit this bitch.
He gets mad at me so easily. The problem is, here's the thing. He irritates me pre-game, and you guys don't see that shit. So then I look like the asshole on air. So now when I can take shots at his ass, I'm gonna fucking take him. Because, dude, motherfucker, like, he's like poking the fucking tiger, man. That's what the fuck he's doing when we're getting ready for this shit. But that's cool, man. I mean,
So you got the Marlins and you have the Outlaws and the Astros.
Yeah, Outlaws is going to be that game that we didn't get to finish earlier in the
but you guys
season,
gonna
so-
start it, right? Over? You?
Yeah,
Or-
we're restarting the whole game. Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to be a whole brand new game.
Okay.
So we went out. We can go 7-6, and
Yeah.
probably we'll get a spot in the playoffs for sure. Yeah.
Sweet.
Got to
man.
win out. Got to win out.
Gotta win out,
The
man.
Astros, they've been playing
I
better
gotta
ball
win
here
out.
lately.
Yeah, don't sleep
So,
on the Astros,
Yeah.
man. Don't sleep on the Astros.
Well, wasn't your team? I think Ryan got himself a pitcher over there now, or he got an arm over there he's using. So
Well, yeah, I mean, but you gotta have both,
but yeah.
right? You gotta have an arm and you gotta have some bats. So,
yeah, we really know we just got to bring it. So I mean, it's been like I said, it's been kind of weird season for us. But this past weekend, Raul came out both games. And that actually helped us out, pitching wise and defensive wise.
so he came out for 2
No,
games.
I
So
mean-
he's gonna be playoff eligible then, huh? If he plays this weekend. Well, he didn't come out the whole season. He's gonna come out. He came
No.
out for these 2, and so that makes him. If he plays another game, he's playoff eligible.
Yeah, I'll have to talk to him, see what his mindset is on that.
Yeah,
Look,
I
look,
see it. I see
Fucking
it.
Frank, bro. Anybody's scared to fucking pitch to you.
I just seen it right now. I look down and it's like Astros are scared to pitch to me.
Look, Frank was leading the fucking stat leader. Who's like, hey man, they want motherfucker. Anybody's not gonna fucking pitch to you, man.
I'll pitch to him.
Shit, the longest ball you'll ever see in NABA history.
Shit, okay. I bet I get him to roll over.
Do you?
I'll get him to roll over. Frank, I get you to roll over, bro. I'm calling my shot.
Oh man.
They beat them 8-4, I think.
Who?
The Cyclones. Or the
Astros?
yes, yeah,
So Cyclones beat the Astros 8-4.
yeah.
Okay. But
So y'all got the Cyclones.
well, we got the
Y'all
Pelicans.
Thursday.
We got Pelicans Thursday, which we need to win,
And then we got
and then we got the Cyclones on Saturday. So we're gonna face Frank and his lethal bat. So hopefully, let's see if I can get Frank to go 0 for 4.
I'm telling you, man, just give me the rock, baby. I'm telling you.
It's funny,
Yeah,
man, because
y'all-
you got
y'all win
6
out.
teams. You got 6 teams. It's going to come down to this last week. 6 teams looking for 3 spots.
Everybody's talking shit right now.
It's 6 teams. I know, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know, and that's what's gonna be. That's why after this weekend's gonna be kind of nutty, man. Real nutty.
Lucky for us, our tiebreaker includes the Marlins and the Outlaws.
Which we beat both of them.
Yeah.
Sorry, Cam.
Sorry, Cam.
But we got to win out just like they do.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, y'all went out. I mean, if we went out too, y'all guys potentially will get a spot ahead of us. Like, we'll probably go, like, let's say y'all come in 7th or we'll come in 8th, somewhere around. It'll be something like that, I'm sure.
Jose said you're gonna walk him 4 straight times.
All that matters, we make it.
Well,
All that matters, we make it. That's
well
all that
how are
matters.
your tiebreakers? What'd you do against the? So you still have to play the Outlaws. What'd you do against the River Dogs?
We beat them.
Okay, so you had a
We beat
tiebreaker
and
on
the
them,
Pelicans.
and you beat the Pelicans. Okay.
So yeah, that's so we went out. We're in a good position.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
so,
Okay.
like I said, we'll be at the bottom of those bottom seed, but once you get into the playoffs, anything can happen from there. So
What about the Scorpions?
the Scorpions, we actually lost that game against them.
Yeah, we lost to them too. See,
They lost this
they're
Saturday too. So
they're not out. They're 5-7. I mean, they have one more loss than we do, but
they have
you know.
more loss. Yeah, and they got one more loss than we do. So if we go 7-6, then we're okay.
Oh, Tim's on there. Shit.
Cody, Tim LeCompte said he's taking bets on Saturday's game if you're in.
Shit. No. I'll take the bet when Jose gets hit the bat.
Oh yeah, Jose, you got to go up to bat, man.
Manager to manager, bro. Come on. you got it right. Hey, Cameron, you bet.
Cam puts his money where his mouth
Yeah,
is.
right. Cam goes up to bat. We got to get Jose out of that little shelter in that what do you call it, the dugout box. Got to get him out there, break up his 1,000 batting average.
we should be taking wagers on what the field conditions are going to be.
Oh, it's supposed to be raining
Yeah, I think X is gonna rain Thursday or Friday.
Friday
It's supposed to
and
rain
Saturday.
Friday and
That's
Saturday.
gonna be another.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be another.
So I won't see y'all till after Christmas, bro. I'm leaving.
I know, man.
Right, the way it's gonna be going, we probably will get rained out. We'll probably push it till after New Year's.
No, that's Tim LeCompte's team. They turn on the water sprinkler, so they didn't want to play us.
They jumped the fence and turned it on, right?
We're like,
No,
I'll
no.
show you a rain out.
No,
Well, you
no,
know what-
no. I think they
that's
paid
like-
Cam to rain it out for us. Like, hey man, leave the water on over there before when you leave the field. Leave the water on. Cam is sabotaging.
Jose said, I ain't scared.
Yeah, I'll go do it. How much money we talking? 40 bucks. I'll go out there right now.
I got that right now.
Yeah, the only reason why we had to get this game with the Outlaws back, which I kind of thought that, but
Okay.
to know with Adam and Colin, so
They're
he
tough
finally
too.
decided, I need to start taking more.
Yeah. I said they're tough too. You know, it's not a walk in the park.
Yeah.
Hey, Cam, we're going to let you go, man. We're going to get somebody else on the line.
Yeah, that's fine.
Good luck this weekend, bro. Appreciate you jumping on.
Yeah, same thing to y'all, man.
All right.
We'll see y'all.
Later, bro.
Later.
All right, bro. All right.
So just keep it going. Like,
Yeah. I got you. Anybody else want to call in? The numbers, I'm going to give you the number once again.
Type it in.
Well, I got to pull it up again.
Doesn't it show? I thought it showed that someone
You
wanted.
can just scroll up.
I need
Okay.
we need to put that next time in the title next time.
Yeah. Or you can just memorize it. I don't know why you fucking don't. I mean, that'd be another one, right?
Another one number to memorize. Yeah, man, that's a lot of numbers for
There ain't
me.
nothing going on. The two little fucking monkeys on the wheel right now. Huh? What?
There's three.
Three?
Three. There's one has to hold the wheel. Hey, can somebody call in 832-930-0722. I'm gonna type it for y'all just in case.
Hey, so I heard that the reason you wear Crocs, bro, because you don't know how to tie your shoes. Is that true?
Who said that?
That's what the streets say.
Is that what
That's what the streets say.
is that what they said?
I'm just repeating right here.
Well, they dead wrong.
They're dead wrong. You know how to tie your shoes?
Sometimes I got Velcro. So
I was gonna say,
I got Velcro, so I don't need to tie them.
I'm gonna look at your cleats. I bet you they're Velcro cleats.
Who said that?
I can't tell you my sources, bro, but they just said that.
Who the fuck said that?
Former coaches, managers,
Yeah.
teammates,
Teammates,
umpires.
umpires, yeah.
Oh, they're all haters.
Your brother.
My brother wears Crocs. My brother has like 7 pairs of Crocs. What you mean? What you mean,
Does he got
bro?
the Jordan ones?
Nah, I don't know.
No,
He
Crocs. The Jordan 1 Crocs.
No.
No?
He has some rattlesnake ones. No bullshit, dude. He has some rattlesnake fucking Crocs on.
There's a Texan somewhere running around with Crocs with Spurs on. I know it.
Not a Texan.
Yes.
It can't be no Texan.
It
Not
is.
with Spurs.
Yes. Yes. You think it, Cody?
There's no backing, right? I don't. What's a Croc?
No, there is backings. This is like a strap.
Oh,
Yeah. They're dirty right now.
Why? Nobody cares.
Shut the fuck up.
Let's see.
Does anybody want to call?
Well, I thought fucking what's his name was gonna call
Who? Tim?
No, I
Jose?
thought
nobody wants on this show.
he does. They do. Well, they're talking shit. That's the thing. That's what's funny. They're like talking their mess right
Hey,
now.
Frank, why don't you give us a call, man?
Yeah, there we go.
Frank, call us, man. 832
I want to talk to Frank.
300722.
I want to talk to the future MVP of the league.
Shit.
I mean, there's only 2 games left. I mean,
Yeah.
but what's his name? What's his name from Red? I thought you hit the home run, Redbirds.
Oh, Ziegler.
Yeah, Adam Ziegler. He tied him up with home runs. But I don't know. I don't know if Frank hit any more this weekend. But I know he had 4, and then Adam had 3, so now he has 4, so they're tied. Actually, can you look?
On the stats?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you're the NABA League stat guy. No, it's not tomato, because nobody fucking says tomato. Nobody I fucking know on this earth says tomato.
Look at X. It's because he's with his kid. That's why.
Ooh.
X.
Oh,
He says, we'd rather comment. You only saying that because your baby's next to you, bro.
yeah. He never wants to call.
But he talks so much shit.
He does.
I like it, though.
Tim, they don't pitch to Frank. It was too cold for the ball to carry. You fucking talking shit.
Hell yeah, dude. But I definitely like to see, so who's home runs?
It's gonna be it'll be a tie. Right? It should be a tie.
Oh, shit.
Pushing the clock.
Yeah, we're good here, but we're up here. Hey, so he's I don't talk shit. I speak my mind. This fucking buddy.
I can't find the fall.
You can't go by team.
No, it's on literally on the fucking homepage. Like if you just go to the homepage, you scroll all the way down. It's the leaders.
Bobby said he's gonna call.
Okay.
Do we have time for one more call?
Yeah, we can for Bobby. But he's gonna hurry up.
Hurry up, Bobby. Frank said he tried to call. 832-930-0722. Damn, I remembered it. That's bad, dude.
That's weird that it didn't go through.
Somebody. I want to get Frank on there.
Yeah, I know. So do I. Panthers win tomorrow,
Oh, Jesus.
but we're not.
That's mine.
Oh, but
Yeah, they're still tied.
are they 4-4?
But I don't know why, but it puts Adam in first for some reason.
I think it's the
Oh, I
newest.
see it. No, because it's still it's
newest
got
guy.
1-1.
Cause what?
See how it does the 1 and 1 instead of 1 and 2, 3.
Oh, yeah, but I think.
But it has his picture right there.
And I think the reason they do that is because whoever the newest guy
Yeah, the
gets-
last guy to get there.
Yeah, last guy to get there. Yeah. So
Justin said anybody but Bobby.
I'm surprised.
Jordan never. No, we don't want Jordan on the line again.
Dude, I like his voice.
No, he's like, hey, what's up?
He was so
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
I'll do the right, guys.
Gulf Coast Indians.
Yeah, Gulf Coast Indians.
Hey, look at Jose's trying to set us up. Oh, he hates fastballs. Yeah, I'm sure he does.
Yeah, I bet he
I
does.
bet he does.
all four of his home runs are on sliders. Who's that?
We'll find
Call
it.
from.
Frank Moore.
Oh, yeah.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press
Yo. Who
What-
we have on the line here?
Mr. Future MVP.
Mr. Future MVP, Frank. What's up, man?
Hey, what's up, guys?
He sounds so soft-spoken, man.
I know shit. I would have figured he'd be more aggressive. Like, what's up, motherfuckers?
like he is at the plate.
Yeah.
He conserves his energy for the plate.
Yeah, no
That's
shit.
what it is.
Oh, man. So, man, you're having a great season, dude. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm scrolling down all of these stats, and his name is everywhere.
Yeah, no shit, dude. Dude's a beast, man. Hey, let me ask you something. Does that put any pressure when you go up there, man, that especially if people know you, your reputation's up there. Do you feel like you get well, like you said you got walked a lot this week in last game, but I mean, I'm sure you get, some pitchers are going to want to challenge. Some pitchers are going to want to challenge you. Do you feel like they throw hard different to you?
No, not really. I mean, this past weekend, I could tell that this dude wasn't going to give me anything to hit. I mean, the guys before me, he was around the zone constantly, and then I went up there, and those balls weren't even close to being strikes. So.
Yeah.
That was against the Astros?
Yeah, I was against the Astros.
Would they walk you a couple times?
Yeah, they walked me back-to-back at bats. The second at bat, I gave the guy who was pitching, I gave him 2 strikes by swinging at junk, thinking he would try and challenge me since he had 2 strikes on me. Nope. Next 3 pitches were way out of the zone.
Yeah. So you helped them out. Yeah. I mean, it happens, man. Sometimes you get a little too aggressive. Sometimes you, as a batter, if you're feeling confident, you're gonna definitely sometimes come out, swing out of your shoes or want to be aggressive because you want to get a hit. I mean, nobody wants to walk. Straight up. I mean, everybody wants to get a hit.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? So.
Especially if you're trying to unbreak the home run tie.
Well, let's ask him, Frank. Do you even care about the stats, man?
Yes and no. I mean, I want to do what it takes for us to win, but at the same time, I'm constantly checking the stats to see if anybody's close to me.
Yeah, dude. Because I think what was it? The RBI was it RBIs that he was like blowing people out of the water?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
You got
Yeah.
RBI on lock, bro.
Fuck, dude. Ain't nobody gonna touch you this season on the RBIs.
Not with 2 games left in the
No,
season.
you'd have to hit like grand slams like repetitively.
You have to have like 6 grand slams in one game.
See, that's the problem. The word is out. So, if it's someone that's pitching that is in the league and knows about you, you're going to get walked.
I mean, it does kind of put a target on your back. Not necessarily in a
Bad way.
yeah, not in a malicious way or anything, but it's just like, okay, now we got to watch out for this guy.
Yeah.
I'm not scared of you, Frank. I don't even know you, but I'm not scared of you.
Frank, you going 450 dead center on fucking Cheeto.
Nah, bro.
Well, no, that was the thing is the next 2 guys that they brought in actually challenged me. Like, I don't have a problem with that. The second guy they brought in was their submarine guy or sidearm guy, and he got me to hit a little flare that just happened to fall into the outfield. He challenged me. And had it been a mobile shortstop or mobile second baseman, that would have been an out.
Yeah.
And then the last guy they brought
No, go ahead, Frank. Go ahead.
a soft and lefty, and I just squared one up and hit it the other way on him. So, I mean, they challenged me. It was just that first guy who didn't want to throw to me at all.
Yeah, and it happens. I mean, like I can feel what you're saying about stats. I mean, I care about stats myself because it kind of tells me what I'm doing. Am I hitting as well as I think I am, or am I doing as terrible as as everybody's saying? So it kind of puts you in a certain spot. So I think that, but the most important stat is, like you said, is your team winning. So if you're doing good, the team should be doing good. It'd be different if your team was like messing up and then you were like the stat leader, because then it would just be kind of weird, But the fact that you guys have a really good record and you're leading the stats, that just says it all.
Yep.
Yeah, and Stewart said Frank will care about the stats when he gets a Marucci custom bat.
Yeah, that's dope.
Well, he cares. I mean, he's already said it.
Yeah.
He wants the bat. Why not?
Is he still on the line?
Frank, you still there, Frank?
Yeah, I'm here.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, and it's funny, man, because when I was hitting good about 2 seasons ago, I'm only 2 seasons ago I was hitting a lot better, but people still remembered that. So it's like certain catchers would pitch to me different too, and I had to learn to control myself, not to swing, just not to swing out of the zone because they were gonna throw crap around me just so that I wouldn't get my hits, So. And it just makes you kind of appreciate like some of these major league MVPs that like Altuve and some of these guys that like, and then what's his name, Friedman? What's the last
Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman, like that, man. Like, man, pitchers are they're still pitching to you, and they're still gonna throw their best shit at you, and you're still getting hits. That's amazing to me.
Yeah, but they are humans, right? And so if you're a good batter, you're up there, you're looking for a mistake, right?
Yeah.
You're looking for a curveball that's just spinning, that's not doing anything, or he definitely mislocated a fastball and it's right here and I'm going to take it over the fence.
Yeah.
So that's what you look for. So
Yeah, that's
even
true.
though they may try to pitch around you, he might miss a pitch and Frank won't.
Oh, no. Definitely not. I was hoping that this guy was going to, throw me a 3-0 fastball that was just right there because I was ready to swing out of my shoes on it.
Yeah.
You're trying to
I-
top tease that ball.
Hell yeah, dude.
So X is saying that we're not really interviewing Frank. I don't think he
No, he says interview the man.
Yeah.
Like he wants us to interview him like in the podcast.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Oh, which we might, because, if he gets that MVP, definitely be worth talking to.
Well, we already know he just admitted he swings 3-0. So
Don't throw
Hey.
down the pipe.
Hey,
hey,
I'm down with your
If you
style,
throw a
Frank.
3-0, I might take an aggressive swing.
I'm with you, man. I think you should. Well, here's the thing. You're a hitter, right? Proven. Stat-wise, you're a hitter. If I think if you're on my team and you let a 3-0 go down the pipe, man, I'm gonna look at you sideways like, why? Why would you do that? You're a hitter. You got to be confident in. You should be able to rip this ball, But there's some people that argue,
Right.
say, why you swinging at 3-0? And to me, it's like the stats say that you should swing because you've been hitting the ball and you're doing well. That's just my point of view.
Oh, yeah, no. But with that being said, it's got to be something I can do damage
Oh,
with.
of
You can
course,
do
of
damage
course.
with.
Yeah.
Hey, Frank, I got a quick question for you, man. So what right now, so far you've been playing almost a whole season in the NABA League. So what's your comparison like between this league and the Mexican League? Like pros and cons.
I feel like this league's a little bit more competitive, just from the pitching we're seeing. When we were playing in the Mexican League, man, it was bad.
Like hit and
the
miss?
pitching- yeah, it was. Some guys would be real good, and then you have that old, 45, 50-year-old pitcher who's smoking a cigarette on the mound trying to pitch. Yeah. And then now the umpires, up until this past weekend, have been outstanding.
Did they hold you?
playing
Did
the
they?
Mexican League.
What did they? Wait, you just said did they hold you on something or what?
Oh no, man! The guy that was behind the plate, his strike zone was terrible. It wasn't even close.
Yeah, I don't even want to ask who it was.
No, it's not. Let's not ask me what.
yeah, we're not going there.
We can look at the video later and we'll recognize who that is. No, but it does happen, man. And sometimes, as a hitter, you got to recognize that the umpire has an interesting strike zone, and so you got to make sure you don't miss when the ball's there. You got to make sure you. That's what I used to tell Cheeto. Cheeto's like, oh man, he hosed me out. I said, well, you missed the first 2 strikes, so that's your fault for putting yourself in that position.
Blah blah blah.
So
Right.
yeah, so cool, man. Well, hey, I appreciate you calling in, man. We're gonna
See him Saturday.
yeah, we're gonna see him. Yeah, well, if it doesn't rain out, we'll see you Saturday, man. But I'm glad you chimed in, man, because you're having a stellar season.
No, man. Thanks for having me. It's good
All
to
right.
hear from y'all.
All right, we'll talk
All right,
later.
likewise, bro.
All right, take care, Frank.
Bye.
All right, later, guys.
Later. Okay, so let me go back to some of these comments.
And then we'll wrap it up.
Stuart said that we should start a fantasy umpire league.
Somehow I heard that before.
And then Jordan asked for a request from Cody.
What do you say? What do you want Cody to do?
Cody, he wants to hear King of the Hills, Damn It, Bobby.
I'm here to entertain you. I'm
I
here to make you laugh.
Am I your clown?
I'm funny like what, like a clown?
Like a clown, I'm funny.
I'm funny like a
I'm
clown?
here to amuse you.
You tell me. You're the one that said it.
I'm funny how?
Yeah, funny how? I'm funny how? The clown? The musician? Yeah. That's one of the Joe Pesci was like the best one right there.
No, you said.
And he just looked at her. He
man.
goes, "Get the fuck out of here!"
Dude, I was scared. Like, if that had been Joe Pesci telling me, I'd be like, "Oh fuck!"
I'm like, "No, man, I'm just playing, dude."
Yeah, shit. I'd be like, my watch is, my phone's ringing. I'm out of here. All right, so you gonna give him one before we sign out?
Damn it, Jordan.
That was good, man.
That was good. That was good. We didn't see that one coming.
No, I didn't. Put a tear in my eye.
We did. Hey, but appreciate everybody getting on. We're gonna sign out, man. We gotta go interview Hector. Hector's been waiting patiently, so we'll see you guys next Tuesday. We're gonna try to keep it about 8-ish, and same thing we did this weekend, man. Just roll through. Hopefully, Cheeto will have the phone number.
I have it right now.
No, hopefully he'll have it ready next time. And we're 2 subscribers on YouTube from being 100. So
Hey, if you're not already subscribed on the YouTube channel, man, go check it out, man. Just Off the Plate podcast. Hit the subscribe button, please.
that way when we hit 100. Let's see who 100 is, because I get the notifications. But thanks everybody for joining. We'll talk later.
Peace out, guys. Love you. Bye.
Later. On the line, professional baseball scout, Mr. Hector Zepeda. Hector, welcome to the show.
Oh, welcome. Thank you for having me on your show.
Yeah. Thanks for calling. Appreciate you being on the phone, and we're gonna hit you with some questions.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I appreciate you. Appreciate you jumping on and taking the time. I know you're out there in Arizona right now. So how's the temperature out there in Arizona?
It's pretty. It's actually, from what I hear from Houston to here, it's pretty. We have we're in the 80 degrees right now.
Wow.
I would love some 80-degree weather right now.
Yeah, me too, man.
Yeah,
Shoot,
it's so beautiful. It's baseball. there's no what I heard earlier. No water, no rain, nothing.
oh man, yes, but I mean, and that's really why they have those spring training camps out there in Arizona, because it doesn't rain as much, and
The weather's always
yeah,
year round almost.
and it's kind of close to California, but without the California price tag, right? Because
Yeah.
if you had those fields in California, it'd be really expensive.
Oh, Florida's the same way.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
so it works out pretty good, man. So how long you been involved in baseball?
Ooh, I've been involved most of my life with my dad and stuff, but in professional life, it's been going about 7-8 years now.
Wow,
That's what I do.
that's great,
Yeah.
man. What made you get started in it? What made you decide, hey, man, I wanna be in baseball? I mean, did you help your dad in the league a little bit, or I think you kind of help him now, right? A little bit.
Yeah, was helping him. I was with his vice president, and then I have a legend friend that he came to see. I was helping my friend from World Baseball Academy, Angel Ramiro, and I was coaching. Like, we were coaching together, and then Cheo Cruz came to the park, and we talked and everything. He goes, "Hey, you got good eyes for talents and stuff," and you tell him, "How come you don't go and try to be a scout?" I go, "Well, aren't you a scout for the Astros? And get me in." And then, of course, also my dad, and I had a friend that played professional baseball. His name was Paul William, and he also had told me a while back, but with this business, you got to find a way. How am I going to get into this? Who would I look up to, and this and that? So I found an online school called Worldwide Sports Management, and I took it and I passed it with flying rockets. It was like, oh, and they called me back. Oh, your game. But
Wow.
I got good mentor on a veteran scout, MLB scout, taught me, and then I had Dan Evan. He to be GM with the Dodgers. He was my other mentor, and as soon as I graduated, I got with a sports agency called Clutch Sports Agency. That was my first one that I went to, and stuck with them for 2 years. Then lay off. There's some issue here and there. Then I got with Diamond Star International Agency, which I am with them as of right now.
I gotta say, I'm jealous. I mean, you really do have a dream job. If you can't play baseball, I mean, what's the next best thing? Just go watch it and get paid for it.
Yeah, get
right?
paid for it, scouted.
Yeah.
That's your dream job?
Yeah, that was actually my dream, was to be a coach, which I did. I did coach in 2017 independent ball in Kentucky.
Okay.
Boy,
Well, that's,
and
that's dope.
yeah, I went from the coaching first base, and of course we time our pitchers and going to first, a lot of stuff like that. And then from there, I got promoted from there to third base coach and started, coaching there. And then next thing you know, there was some issue down the line of the season, so I took over as a manager for the Kentucky Pacers, and we won the division and went to the playoff and got knocked out in the first round. We were short of pitching that season, so I had to improvise, trying to go the next level, but the next round. But we were just shorthanded,
That's,
we didn't get enough.
That's interesting. You work your way around the diamond. So you started out coaching first, then you go to third base, right? Well, then you go to home, which is essentially the manager, right?
That's awesome. And that's what I was going to say. I never thought about the hierarchy of coaching, right?
Yeah, well, it makes sense, right?
It does make sense, right? Because like you said, you're running around the bags, but so there's more. So in the field coach, it's more third base coaches.
I feel like there's a lot of responsibility at third base.
Yeah, I was going to say that's what it's
there.
Yeah,
There is a lot of responsibility. And we had to, of course, before games, we had to get through our science and everything, and then talk to the pitchers, see, because we have our list who's been pitched, and we have a certain level of pitches that we have for each relievers. As our starters, they're gonna go when we think they're good enough. I don't believe in that 100 pitch. If you're going good and you feel strong, you keep going. I'm like the old way of baseball. I don't, you keep going to as much you can, because one, you could save your bullpen and save them for us on another game, another day. And two, and then you don't have to use too much. You could just just get it going. You're trying to save them for the case the playoff comes around. Well, but unfortunately,
in independent ball and like minors, my understanding is that you guys play a lot of baseball. That you guys are playing double headers, back-to-back games. It's not like I heard from one person one time that said, man, when you go into the minors and independent leagues, like you play so much baseball, you hate it. Like you want the off season to come because you play so much baseball. Is that your experience, that there's a lot of baseball that gets played?
Yes, we will play Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then we're off. Actually, we're off Friday, and then we play double hitter Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah, that already hurts my knees, man.
You know what I mean?
No wonder you're trying to save a bullpen.
Yeah.
I play a game that at that time I was kind of full on pitching because a lot of our pitcher had left to a higher level in the independent ball. But we play one game all the way. Oh my God, it was probably like 18, 19 innings.
Damn.
We didn't finish till like I want to say like 3:30 or 4.
Wow.
In the morning.
Oh man, was there anybody in the stands?
No. it had got cold that night.
Everybody left. They're like, hey, we love you guys, but it's too damn cold out here.
We're used to that in our leagues, by the way.
When I took over the managing job, we had a double hitter, and we're facing a good team. They were on a roll that time. They were 8 games winning streak, and I took off by myself, so you have to improvise again, especially with double hitters. So I lost the first one. No, I won the first one in 14 innings, and won 1-0. And then we lost the second one in 12 innings, and it was reversed. We won 1-0 the first game and lost 1-0 the second game. And what's crazy that the way they won the game was a check swing. It blew right over. Yeah, it blew right over the first baseman's head.
Oh, so he
In
made
the winning,
contact with the check swing. Okay.
yeah, and because all my guys in that league, we didn't have nobody. We only had one. You could say he was probably the slowest throwing knuckleballs, but he was still throwing 85, 86 miles an hour.
Damn.
Well,
And he's
I
throwing
think Tim Wakefield was like already in his mid 40s. His knuckleball was still reaching like 83, 84 miles an hour. Like, that's insane, dude.
It is.
Yeah, and this one, the average was, you want to say 88 to 98 miles an hour. I had a 98 miles an hour pitcher, and he had got released from the Reds and joined me. He joined with one of the other guys. Then we made a trade and got him. Then we released him. You know, in professional level, just to get it out there, that you got to respect the game. You know, you're there to try to get to the next level, and you got to listen to the coach or what they tell you to do, because we're as coach trying to get you to back to the MLB. But this situation was different. He came, pitch. You know, he's all right. He didn't pitch. He didn't talk too much. He got enough for tomorrow game and release. He comes the next day in shorts and pants, jersey. I said, okay. So let it go.
That's how it's going to be.
And then the second time he did it again, we called him to the office, signed the paper, say, you've been released. Bye. I don't care how talented you are, how hard you throw. You got to respect the game of baseball, especially in professional level.
And I think what's also important though, and I'm glad you brought that up, because that's kind of what I want. I'm glad we dove into that, because it also kind of relates like here in our amateur level. I mean, there's guys that don't respect the game. They want to argue with the umpire. They want to argue with the manager, and they don't understand it's a team sport. Like in my level, one of my pet peeves is when players don't show up. Right, I got a team, I got my lineup, I got my game set up, and then some of these guys don't show up, or you know, no call, no show, and it's like, hey man, you're not only you're disappointing me, but you're disrespecting the team, you know. And so players need to understand they're part of a bigger machine. So even at that level that you're talking about right there, where the pitcher needs to understand, hey, he's a team player, he needs to come in like he's gonna play. He can't come in like that, and he shouldn't. You know, there's how many guys have pissed away their opportunity
A lot.
to go to the next level because of that, their attitude. You know, so that's a good example. I like that.
Yeah, and that's a good what you said, because that guy, till that day up to now, he haven't never got touched on the field again in a professional level.
Well, word travels fast, right? Like, they're gonna ask why this guy got released, and then you're like the next potential team's gonna call you and say, why'd y'all release this guy? And you're gonna be like, well, his attitude was dirty. Right? Yeah, he had a really bad attitude. Nobody wants that on their team. Even Coach Cheo said that. He goes, "Man,
it's a cancer.
Yeah, identify it,
Yeah.
get rid of it, and be done with it."
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have I'm just blossom everywhere. I am working with York Revolution of Atlantic Professional Independent Baseball League, which is the highest of all independent baseball, and that's the first thing that we look for, is for somebody that's just gonna be family with the team. You know, we don't want no arrogant players. I don't care if you hit 50 home runs, 30 home runs. If you're not a team player, you know, we don't need you.
Yeah.
We need somebody that's gonna motivate the bench and stuff like that. That's the stuff that we look for. Of course, you gotta, you know, I get hit up, but like today was just miserable busy. Everybody's hitting me up trying to join, because I'm with Pericos de Puebla in Mexico, and you know, trying to get into team and stuff like that. It's that time of the year where everybody's trying to get a job right now, and like you said, a lot of coaches from other leagues or organization, they're gonna find out why you've been released, or you know, stuff like that, and then all the information will come out, and they're gonna say, well, we're all right. We're gonna find somebody else, because maybe he's not a team player or something. We look for stuff like that in professional level.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. I mean, I think I mean, that's really important. Even in a regular job, you're looking for a team player. You don't want a guy to come in, in a regular job, come and mess up your team, so to speak. Be a cancer on at your workplace, let alone on a baseball field. So that does make sense. Now let me ask you this. So, talking about that, what do you think, in your opinion? Just your opinion. What do you think are like the three things a ball player needs to have to be successful to work his way up?
Outside of the attitude, which
Yeah.
that's got to be
Yeah.
probably number one for
Yeah.
you, it sounds.
When we go back to what I do with the Pericos de Puebla, I've been doing this past couple of days in York Revolution. When we look for players, we look for, of course, good attitude, good staff, and what kind of player he is. When you're on a team, you're trying to make a championship team. So you're trying to look that's what I do is I look at numbers. Okay, let's call this guy. I'll send it to one of the coaches. His name is Sandy De Leon. His dad played 13 years with a professional, Jose De Leon, the pitcher. And we'll get together and say, hey, we see the videos, we look at them, look at stats, and what kind of person he is. Those are three things in professional baseball life. But at the scout that's working for the agency, we look at their they can have the arm, or they could play good defense, offense, but can they hit against elite pitching? Because nowadays you see in the MLB, they're pitching throwing 95 and all up to 100.
Yeah.
Which is like the average now.
Yeah,
you
it
know?
is.
Yeah.
It
Like
is.
104 now.
When we look at high school and college, at the scout, we look and see, okay, if he has good defense, good, smooth hands. I really don't like the launch angle thing,
Okay.
but
That's interesting.
That is interesting.
yeah, I don't like that because what I see in the major leagues, and it really mess up your hitting. But we look at the offense and defense, and then if that player can hit the elite type pitching
Elite.
that you're gonna see in the MLB. If they can't, and they got talent, but there's a lot of kids there or people that come up to me, hey, I did this, I got this, I'll look at their stats right as they're talking to me, and I'll look and I'll go, okay, let me get with the organization, or let me get with the agency, and we'll let you know, because we're trying to, we want to represent in the agency. We want to try to represent where we know they're gonna make it to the top. And fortunately, we had quite a couple of guys that had a chance to reach the MLB till this COVID came up and messed up their chances. Now, it's been tough now because they got almost 162 organization or something like that they let go. So now the MLB is going to be the level of A-ball, AA, AAA, and the MLB. So there's a lot of talent that was close enough to make it to the MLB or looking for a job now as it goes.
Yeah, and I think that's what sometimes we forget that these minor league guys and the independent guys, it's a job to them, right? It's not only is it them trying to get to the next level, but it's actually a job, a source of income.
Pays their bills.
Their bills, right? So we're, a lot of, like, we're here, like, at our level.
Barely pays their bills.
Yeah, barely.
So that's why it's important,
Yeah.
Hey, can you give me any insight on how much these guys get paid as independent ball players? Like non-affiliated independent ball players. Like, do you know do you know the average of what somebody gets paid?
In our level in the Atlantic League is probably like to 15 to maybe no higher than 3,000 a month.
That's that's rough, man.
But these guys here, they compared to the other independent ball, they already got those experience, the double A, triple A, and MLB experience. All they're doing is trying to show that they still got it and get back into the MLB because of their experience.
Right.
And those rather take a little less, even though they know that they're sacrificing for their family if they have family. But to give you more details on the other independent league, just to put it out there in the show, because there's a lot of people who reach out to me from Houston or anywhere, and I always tell them, do your research before anything, because some of these leagues don't pay nothing to even put Pampers in if you have kids, to put Pampers on the table for your family.
Right.
Yeah.
The pay is really, really low. So
Like $50 a week.
yeah.
I know where
I
you're
didn't want to
going.
go there, but you know,
you already
but
know
they're-
that. You already know. We know.
Yeah, but-
we saw
but the-
it.
Yeah.
but the top two independent league is Atlantic League and American Association. They're well kept, organized.
What do
and
you-
they send a lot.
What do you think of the Skeeters getting swallowed up by the Astros organization now? They're not in the Atlantic League, Independent League anymore.
Yeah, that one. I actually talked to one of the coaches from the Skeeters, and we had already talked about it. It was that Sunday of that week, and then boom, next day they got bought out by the Astros. And I said, well, I told my family, well, I guess I'm not gonna visit Sugarland to give y'all free tickets.
So is that team going to go somewhere else, the Skeeters? I mean, are they going to find a new home, or is everybody just jobless from that organization right now? Do you know?
That's what I was gonna get to.
Yeah.
That the Sugarland Skeeters, the coaching staff, the players, even the other team that got picked up too, up north of Somerset Patriot, all of them, they all are jobless. they're all not gonna have to find a job, and
Wow, man.
you know that's what it was exciting, and it's exciting to see it on TV, but nobody don't see the outcome of the people that was in that
That
organization.
was affected, right? You know,
Yeah.
it's funny you said, it's funny you talked about people do the research, because I stopped going to the Astros games, you know, after they were doing well, because it got expensive. I like to watch baseball, right? And you know, and just for the, I don't watch a lot on TV, but I do watch it in person, and so I love going to Skeeters games because one, motorcycle parking was free and it was front and center.
Yeah.
Number two was even the cheapest ticket. I can see everything that was happening in the field.
There
I mean,
was no bad
like
seats.
there was no bad seats, right? So I was like, I love
Yeah.
going to Skeeters game, right? And so
And
once
you could always move down. Like, let's say you
Yeah.
had a ticket, you know, way up.
Yeah.
You could always easily
Well,
just move down.
So you know what's funny is I used to get the one in the back, which was kind of like next to the handicap.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'd get that because that was, you know, way in the back, but it was still close. Like I enjoyed it. I had plenty of room. Nobody was next to me.
Can't catch a foul ball that way.
No, that's true. That's true. But I did get a shirt though for the most interesting man. They they pegged they scanned the crowd.
Oh, God. You were on the
Yeah.
Jumbotron?
Yeah, I was on the and they gave me a shirt. I got a shirt over there somewhere.
Why?
It was like a 3X.
What were you wearing?
They just
Typical Armando stuff.
Yeah, this is the most interesting because I saw the camera guy and I was like, "What's they doing?" And then they just like panned over to me. Hey, you got the most interesting person in the thing. And I was like, "Oh shit, what's up?" Hey,
That
So,
guy.
that
Get
guy-
that guy.
Yeah,
You would get that
dude,
shit.
it was the weirdest thing. But this is the reason I brought that up. The reason I brought that up is because you talked about doing your homework. So I'm sitting there going, you know, everybody always thinks, hey, I can do that, right? You kind of go through your head as a ball player.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I can do that, right? So I'm sitting there and I'm like, you know, I'm gonna look this up. And I started looking up the Skeeters, and I went to their website, and I said, hey, you want to be a Skeeter? This is what you need to do, and there's tryouts. And basically, it's like a job. Exactly what you said. It's a job. There's the resume. They want.
Yeah.
They were asking, hey, they want.
What's your prior experience?
Exactly, and they want an MLB experience. I'm like, wait a minute, what the fuck, man? You can't be just a regular Joe, just walk on. No, they want MLB experience. But then, that's when I found out they're like, well, not only you get paid very, very minimal, and they actually have a community where they they sponsor you. So like, let's say
Yeah.
I made it to Skeeters, right? Somebody would sponsor me to help me with hotel and stuff because, like he said, there's not enough money there for me to pay for my
like
own bills.
It's like a foster family. That
It
kinda,
is,
yeah.
because when you would
Yeah,
go play
it's,
games, somewhere else, they would have a place where you could stay, so you don't have to spend money in the hotel. So it was
Yeah.
interesting. Like, it really woke me up to like, oh man, you can't give, like, if you were for some reason you let's say you went to a tryout and they for some reason thought you're so phenomenal. If you had a good paying job, you'd be giving up a lot of your future just to go play. And to me at the time, I was like, even if they would have picked me up, I would be honored. Like, hell yeah, I would say, hey man, they would sign me, but I would never accept it because I couldn't afford to live off that money.
It's chasing a dream,
Yeah.
essentially.
It's chasing a dream that's a cheap dream. It's a short-lived dream. Even if I play 4 or 5 games, I'm not gonna have the
So
longevity.
you wouldn't risk playing independent ball to get a chance to play Double A?
No, not for the kind of money they're giving. No.
Well,
man.
I'm
Yeah.
sure Hector can speak about this, but the odds of those guys going up, I mean,
yeah,
it's
they're-
probably relatively small, right,
Yeah.
Hector? I mean, how many of those
Yeah,
guys
it
actually
was-
come up?
Yeah, we had over last season. Well, not this year, but the last year, 2019, we averaged over 20 or more guys getting picked up by MLB.
Fuck, 20?
Out of the whole league?
Yeah.
Over 20 and over.
And I
guys
guarantee there are pitchers.
15 of them were pitchers.
Yeah.
2 of them were catchers.
Yeah, majority has been pitching because
Go ahead.
one of our guys got picked up. Actually, we had when the Astros played Seattle Mariners. We had one of our guys pitch in that game. It was towards the beginning of the season. I think George Springer hit a home run off it,
Oh,
and I go, oh damn, that's something not new, that's not new for us.
But hey, welcome to the show.
Yeah, he's been in it, but he's got back in, and we had a starter, the lefty, who only lasted a month, and he got picked up at Chicago White Sox. Now he's going on his 3rd season with them.
Now, how does that work? Like, does a MLB scout talk to you and say, "Hey, what do you got for me?" And then you kind of give him like your list of like studs, and then
Well, because there's MLB scout to all these games, so because they know what level it is. So if they like somebody, they go to the GM, call the GM, and let them know, hey, actually the scout will report to the director of the scout. And then, it goes to the GM, and then they'll call it GM to GM calling, hey, we're interested in this guy. And then they'll buy out the contract and send him to either AA or AAA to get him ready. Because maybe there's somebody in the MLB in the pitching that's struggling. So they're going to they're trying to get ahead before get behind.
right?
So once that guy is ready in the minor league, boom, they'll send him back down. Now, this year that's coming up, it's going to be, I think I got it all. I'm still getting the whole information of this. I think what they're going to do is kind of using the independent league, like a minor league. They're going to send the guys to our league, or they'll pick out somebody. It's like transferring, something like that. I'm still getting more information on that.
Well, it was sort of like, I think last season or 2 seasons ago, the MLB's already started working. Even though I remember when I was learning who the Skeeters were. Right? Hey, they're not a MLB affiliate at that time. It was a few years ago. They're independent, right? So I had to figure what's independent and what's minor, right? Once I figured that out, there is a difference. But last season or 2 seasons ago, they started introducing the if the catcher drops a ball, he can steal first, right?
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy, right? So MLB was already
Oh.
trying these weird things.
And the electronic strike zone.
It's electronic
Yeah.
strike
Yeah,
zone.
that
It is
one,
an experiment,
that
yeah.
one, that electronic strike zone was a headache.
Yeah. No. Oh, I'm sure. Well, no, and here's the thing. Here's what's interesting is, it's for the betterment, or it's for the betterment of the MLB. Hold on. It's for the
No.
betterment of the LB. Well, they're doing it. Well, you got the stealing first from home. You got the I think that you can't shift over from short and second can't shift over
Over the center line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think they
Yeah.
moved back the pitcher's mound. So there was a few things that the MLB was experimenting with. But here's the thing: what sucks is the players their stats get affected, right?
Yes.
All of a sudden, it's like, hey, now the pitcher, he has to throw a little further, so his breaking ball doesn't break as much as it used to, or as sharply, because he's a little bit further back, because it's more of an advantage to a hitter. So it's those kind of things that kind of suck, but it's for the betterment of the game, allegedly, right?
Right.
And what
Yeah.
sucks is you're trying to make it big, you know? So,
Well, if they're going to experiment with anybody, it's going to be that lower tier, right? So
Yeah.
now you're at the
Yeah.
bottom of the barrel. You got to work even harder to overcome these
But
obstacles.
I don't see
Yeah.
how the MLB has that much influence on it independently. That's not even affiliated.
well, because
Money.
they want to.
That's
Yeah,
true.
it is. Well, it
Money.
is. It's money, right? I mean, because the thing is, you want to make it here. You guys are playing. You guys are playing these games to make it to our level. So
Yeah.
play friendly with us.
yeah,
And here-
without the MLB, there's,
there's nothing. Yeah, there's
Yeah,
no the
be
reason
for
to be
fun.
playing. And they be playing us. They're right,
Yeah.
amateur league. So,
Shit, come bring it, Skeeters.
but here's the thing. Here's another thing. Interesting part is that you got that kind of friendship, and the other thing that I always going back to talking shit is why I value position players, because he just explained it. You play Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. You're off Friday, and you play Saturday and Sunday. Guess what? Guess who's not doing everything in every game?
Pitchers.
The pitcher. The position player has to play all them games, and they might give him a break here and there, but if he wants to make it, he has to keep playing those games, and he's got to hit, he's got to throw, he's got to run, he's got to catch. So he's got to do all that for 8 games in 1 week, 10 games in 1 week. So that's why
Yeah.
for me personally, I guess because I'm a position player too, that when here's my new thing. Here's my new thing. When somebody tells me, "Hey man, I got scouted, I got picked up." The first thing I ask them, "What position you play?" If they tell me their pitcher, I go, "Fuck you, get away from me," right? Because I'm like, any pitcher can get. I'm not saying any pitcher, right? But I'm saying there's very little effort from a pitcher because it's natural talent, right? You can't teach me to throw 95. You got to be born with that, and you might go up a few miles, but you're born with that speed, right?
Yeah.
And so to me, when you're like, "Oh, you're a pitcher, man, get out of here," they probably picked you up because you got a good curveball, because you're a lefty, because you got a good fastball. But you do one thing good. Where a position player, like if a guy goes, "Oh man, I play third base," oh shit, that means you hit well. That means your defense was on point. That means you're a fast runner, and you probably had a good arm.
Or just a catcher gorilla.
Yeah, but you had more of the tools than the pitcher.
Yeah,
So-
but the pitcher, they don't last long. That's why
Yeah, they're light.
they're bringing 15 guys up,
Oh,
and
no,
they're
of course.
pitchers, because
Yeah,
you
'cause,
throw 98, you're not going to do that at your whole career.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah.
turnover rate is so high. And I imagine you look at a lot of pitchers, Hector.
Yeah, I did. I actually in Kentucky. I actually in a spring training tryout that we draft our players. I was behind the plate umpiring, just
Oh, wow.
and I was like, oh, this is a better view for me.
Just to get a look, yeah.
I get to see what kind of pitches, everything, and then I have one of the coaches in that league that was from another team using my radar gun, and I go, "What he throwing?" And I hear him calling, and then I had one guy was trying out for outfield. Then he went to pitch, and then the manager of that time, he goes, after we did all the driving, go, "Bush, you pick the next one." And I picked that guy. I go, "I'm letting you know you're drafted with us, but you're not no outfielder. You're gonna be the pitcher." And
Wow.
and just because I saw something that caught my eyes, and by the time you know it, he became my closer.
Oh wow.
And his ERA was at least 1 point. What was it? I'm trying to remember. 1.52.
Oh yeah, he was throwing gas.
Yeah, he was at 94, 95, and he was an outfielder. And I
Yeah.
converted him to a pitcher, and I started telling him what my dad taught me is what I feed it off to these guys. And we had the pitching, just we didn't have enough. People would start getting signed, this and that. And I'm like, oh, Lord, I don't know who else to get there. So that's how we lost the playoff. Pitching was not our number one key that we had in the team.
Well,
We didn't have enough.
it's bittersweet, right? Because it's not like these guys are getting signed at the end of the year, right? It's not like the MLB guy or anybody cares that you're in the playoffs and that you need this pitcher and he's going to start
Yeah.
next week. They don't give a shit about that, right? They're like, hey,
Yeah.
we're picking him up, we'll go. So it's bittersweet because you're like, hey, man, well, I scouted this guy. I saw the potential.
You molded this
you
guy.
molded this guy. And yes, you're proud that he got picked up.
But then you're like, damn, dude, we have a game this Saturday, and you fucking get signed. Way to go, guy.
Yeah, way
That's
to
something you would say.
oh, yeah, for sure. Like, fuck you, man.
Yeah. and then you have to say, okay, tell the other pitcher, oh, you're going on a short rest. Give me what you can. No, it was tough. It was tough, and it was my first year, and so I got with these guys with York Revolution as their scout. So I'll be the outside guy, looking for what they need in the organization. And I talked to a friend of mine that I knew that played with Boston Red Sox, a lefty, is a veteran. He's like 34, still throwing 94, 95 miles an hour. And he got a ring with them. I go, hey, Dustin, how you doing? He goes, I see you playing in Canada, which is it's basically like the league you're playing in during the week. It's just they're just trying to get their stats up to get back out there again. I go, hey, I want to see you want to join York Revolution. He goes, oh yes, please get me out of here. and he got all the experience, so why not? So I sent it off to them. They say, you got his phone number? Boom, send it off. They called him. Within the middle of the week, he was already with the team, and unfortunately last year he signed again, and he was done. AC tore rotator, but he was already at the end. He retired and everything. So, but yeah, he did pretty good for us, and we picked up. They go, hey, we need a talented player. I picked him up from. I called. If we don't have it in our agency, I'll call other agency just to get them going, because that's the job I do for them.
Yeah.
But I always look out for ours first. But at that time, everybody was affiliated, so we were good. And I brought in a guy, and man, he blossomed. And it's just now it's that time where he can get signed again back in MLB. He's young. He just turned 26 as of today.
Oh, wow.
So he got a little chance, switch hitter, utility infielder. So yeah, but yeah, it's a tough job on that.
Well, let me ask you this. So what do you call home? Do you have a home? I mean, and I mean that like, what's your home base? Because I mean, I'm assuming as a scout you travel a lot. So is Houston your home base, or is Arizona now your home base, or how does that work for you?
Now that I signed with Pericos de Puebla, I'm gonna be more in between both, but more Arizona and California. And because it's in Mexican League, in United States, it's hard to find experienced Mexican or Mexican American pitching or position players to get out there. And that's a thing that that was my goal, to be where I'm at right now, because there was so much talents. I can name my brother. I can name a lot of people in my dad's league or any other Sunday league that had the talents. I mean, if I would have had done this a long time ago, those talents would have been playing somewhere professionally, especially in Mexico, because there's not a lot of that culture in MLB.
Yeah.
I don't know. Have you noticed that?
No, you saying Mexican or just?
No, he's saying Mexican.
Mexican, right? Yeah, no, it's true.
Yeah.
I mean, most of them are like Puerto Rico, Dominican Republic. Not too many of them are Mexican over there.
Not since Fernandez. Like that
Or
was
Fernando as well?
yeah,
Yeah.
that was back in the day though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But a lot of the I think the Mexican players now are at the Dodgers now. Like Kike Hernandez. I mean, you can't really say Jansen. Jansen's from the Netherlands.
And the Astros had two, the starter Jason, and then they had one that they had brought up during the beginning of the season. I can't remember his name. He did 30 so, and and stuff like that. But yeah, I noticed that there's not a lot Mexican American, and it's hard to find one here just to get to play ball in the Mexican League. I did send one out. I know the from Spring High School. He also played for Roll Baseball Academy. His name was Marco. I got him with Perico, and then of course this COVID stopped everything. So I sent him to United Shore Professional Baseball League to get some innings, and then they were keeping an eye on him, so they invited him to academy to come to Puebla. They got his flight and flew him over there. And I talked to the GM here in Arizona. Came to visit me. That's when he interviewed me about the position, and I told him, how did Marco do? He goes, oh, he's about 88, 90, 91, but he kept the ball low. I like his approach. He's not scared. He goes after you, and he's a pitcher. I said, yeah, we teach him, all that when he was growing up. And my dad gave him a little tips here and there. I'm glad that they remember.
Yeah. Do you know a guy named Eddie? I think it's Eddie's Grimaldo. Is it Grimaldo?
Yeah, I know him very well.
Yeah, he went to Mexico. He played in Mexico, didn't he?
Yeah, he played in Mexico. He's pushing to try to make it and try to make a team in the organization in LMV. And yeah, I applaud him because he's not giving up. He's gonna push to as much as he can.
Yeah.
We talk every here and there. He's the one that he told me, "Go, I'm happy for you." I go, "No, it's I just work and I let the Lord do the rest." Because I always put the Lord of everything, because I would not be here if it wasn't for Him.
Right. Yeah, Eddie. I know Eddie. We used to play on the same team together, Texas Made, and I like him, man. He's a really cool dude, and that dude has a phenomenal arm. Now, he has a phenomenal arm in the league that I play in, right? I mean, obviously he might be average when he goes to Mexico, or he might be under par when he goes to Mexico. But as far as like his arm, it's insane. And there's guys out there, man, that I played with that I'm like, if they just push themselves, they could go play in Mexico or semi-pro. But some of these guys just don't have the drive, and Eddie does have the drive. And I know, a couple of the players, you know how it is, man. Raza, they just give people a hard time and
having kids and shit.
Yeah, well, no, they would give him a hard time. Like he would do something, and it's like they would say something stuff to him, and it's like to put him down or whatever, but he's a great ball player, man. So when I knew he was doing stuff out in Mexico, man, I thought, man, that's cool. So that's kind of cool. I'm good. That's kind of cool that you know him. But me and him, we used to be on the same team, Texas.
Yeah,
man.
he went with us to go play in Mexico, and I had pitched the Saturday game, the first game, almost 9 innings, and we won. And he did phenomenal over there. And then he did good the next day. I had to pitch again. I had to pitch 2 games in a row. I pitched the Sunday game was 5 innings. After I just pitched almost the whole game Saturday.
Yeah. Oh wow.
And,
well, when you don't have a deep farm system and places to pick from, I mean that's all
what
you can do.
Eddie played with us at the COVID Classic.
Well, you gotta show me a picture.
Yeah, I'll show you a picture.
Yeah.
But he played. We had a little tournament and Eddie came out. So
Yeah.
but man, that's cool. So let me ask you this. So what's the deal going on here with Manny Ramirez?
oh my God.
Yeah, we've been talking about a lot of guys, but let's get into your latest acquisition.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. This it's really started off with his son, Manny Jr. Because we talk every here and there, and he called me and goes, "Hey Hector, how you doing?" I said, "Oh, good. Just trying to get it going." He goes, "Man, you got connection in Taiwan or China and stuff like that?" I said, "Yeah, yes I do. What can I do?" My dad trying to keep going. I said, "Oh, for real?" Yeah. So right when the COVID started, that's when everything blossomed for me and him and his son, trying to get him in Taiwan. Things didn't work out, so we died down. So the agency that I work for, we got together, and next you know it, Australia was hitting us up, me and my boss, left and right. And as you could say, in the agency, you gotta go with the best offer that comes up. So we're fortunate to have the owner reach out to my boss, and he said, "Hey, you ready?" He goes, "What?" He goes, "Get ready. Sandy's gonna sign with Sydney Blue Sox, Sydney, Australia." I said, "Cool." Because I tell you, I was when we were going through that thing, trying to get a deal for him in Taiwan. Oh my God, the Twitter was going off the hook.
Wow.
I was getting messages from the Boston Red Sox reporter, the Los Angeles Dodgers reporter.
Everybody wanted that exclusive.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then when I showed the video of him hitting in Dominican, you could Google it up and just tell you the whole story about it. And so when we got to the everybody was getting the rumors about Manny going to Australia. So when that deal happened, I called John Heyman from the MLB Network, and it was funny because when I called him, he goes, "Hey Hector, how you doing? Manny fire you yet?" I go, it was funny because I go, "Well, no, he ain't firing me yet, but I got some fire for you." Yeah, he started laughing, and he goes, "What you got me?" I said, "Well, Manny's we got Manny signed in Australia Baseball League with the Sydney Blue Sox of Sydney, Australia, with a 1-year deal and a club auction." He goes, "How much is the deal?" "Oh, we don't go that far." We're gonna start from right there.
I would have been like, put me on a seat next to on the MLB Network panel. Put me live, and then I'll tell you what's up.
Because Manny Ramirez idol Julio Franco.
Oh, okay.
So he wanted to be like him to still play at that age.
Yeah.
And so he left to Australia. As I could tell, I've been posting it on Facebook and everything, social media.
Yeah.
And he had a quarantine for 2 weeks. After his quarantine was up, he had an interview. He just was lined up just like my Twitter message was.
Yeah.
So he was excited. He's been with Rachel, the coach for the hitting coach for the Yankees. I don't know. She was like, how there was 2 girls that got probably the first 2 girls that ever been an MLB coach. One for the San Francisco Giant.
I knew that one.
One for the Yankees. The girl for the Yankees.
Yeah, she's also there too. So they've been getting some. Right now, they've been going to clinic to teaching kids, teach them everything that they can of what they know, just to teach them to know what to get to the next level of professional baseball. So he's just trying to, open the door for Australia, get the game out there, because a lot of competition. It's just been quiet. Nobody don't bring it out there.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even hear about Australia until you brought it up. I didn't realize, I knew like in Japan, there's guys that go out there and play, or China or Japan. I'm not sure which one, but I know they go play over there. And
that's rugby territory, isn't it?
What, Australia?
Yeah.
So when he said Australia, I was like, wow, I didn't even know that they had some organization.
They got the Australian national team that plays in the World Baseball Classic.
Oh, okay. Didn't even know that.
Yeah, because one of our other clients, Dalen Usworth, he was there last year and dominated. So we had signed him with an organization which it was in New Zealand, I think it was.
Yeah.
They had to shut it down, so we signed him with back to the team that he was with last year, and he's from South Africa. And he's gonna. I was telling him, I said, well. I wonder how the match is going to be because, yeah, I know me and Manny, that's going to be an interesting challenge there for me. I say, well, it's the best wins. He goes, at least you learn something from him, because, we've been, he's been doing good. He's just getting a lot of interview here and there, teaching kids, because the season starts next week, the December 17th.
Okay.
In case anybody would like to see those games, it's gonna be a Sportsflix app.
Okay.
I think. Yeah,
Sport Flicks.
Yeah,
Okay.
Flex.
So that's an app.
Well, here's the thing, man. Like, if you look at like what we do here, like here in Houston amateur baseball, right? I'm 41. I'm still playing the game, right? I haven't given up on it. I like playing. I have no stupid dreams of thinking that I'm gonna make it to MLB. I just like playing the game, and I want to play it well. I want to do well in the little pond that I'm in.
I got the dream to make it to the MLB.
Do you? Okay.
But not in the not in the.
It's a pipe dream.
No. It's not even a pipe dream. It's not in the capacity that you're thinking.
Oh, it's a peanut capacity.
Big time.
Yeah, he wants to have peanuts.
No, I
Sir,
definitely.
what aisle sorry, you're on the wrong aisle. The aisle's over there. You gotta go down that aisle over there.
I would love to become a major league bullpen catcher, man. Honestly, I've always wanted to do that.
What were you when we needed that like 2 seasons ago?
Oh man, nobody told me, man.
Actually, that's actually pretty cool.
Yeah, when York came to Sugarland, but I always get tickets, so I went to we had a morning game that day, so I went over there. They had call me like a week before or middle of the week. You go, Hector, we need a bullpen coach or catcher. I say, oh man. You go, but they didn't know if they could catch, because we had a pitcher that was throwing. Everybody throws hard, but we had the highest was 100, 101.
Oh, I can do it, man.
Hell no,
I can do it. I can do it, man.
Hey, Hector, ask him if he has a catcher's mitt.
He's a
catcher without a catcher's mitt.
I broke my catcher's mitt, so I haven't got a new one yet.
He's trash. No, but here's my thing though, is that
I'm gonna go fucking look for a catcher's mitt on Amazon now.
No, I think that it is cool though. I think I can see you doing that. But here's the thing. I bring that up to say this is that you got Manny, who's already done it, proven that he can play. Not only can he make it to that level, but play at a high capacity at that level. He continues to do it. You got Julio Franco, and
at that age,
right? And then you got like Mike Tyson, who just came and did a fight. So to me, it's something about
your mindset,
your athlete within him, and all these guys will tell you, and it's stuff that I've talked about here, is that you gotta stay healthy. I mean, in order for Manny Ramirez to do what he's got to do, he's got to stay healthy. He's got to work out. He's got to stretch.
Oh man,
he
was on it. He was on it, working out every single day on it. I would get, because my boss lives in Florida where he's at, and I think he'll call me. I go, hey, and Manny goes, man, he's on it. He's ready. His vision is like, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna show the world I still got it.
Have you watched him work out or hit, or is it just, have you been out there to see him, or
no?
just on video?
My boss was seeing videos and stuff like that, and I'm like, oh yeah, he's on focus. He's gonna show the world he got it.
See, that's cool, man. But that's the thing that the older you get, the more you have to put more work into it. Right. As you're younger. Yeah. You're like, oh, your bones heal quicker, your muscles heal quicker, your arm is strong. But as you get older, you got to turn it up.
I wonder what set him off. I wonder what he's like. You know what, man? I still can do this. I'm gonna go all in.
Yeah, I know.
And try to make it back.
Maybe because he turned his life to the Lord now.
Oh, did he?
And maybe, Manny Ramirez. Yeah, he's a Christian. Oh, okay. And he turned his life to the Lord. And that's the first thing he did when he went to Australia, was reading the Bible. That's the first thing he did. He made a video reading the Bible. He had it on the table, showing his apartment. And of course, we had to have people in front of his door. You know, you gotta have his
Oh
piece.
yeah.
You know, 'cause we don't. You know, anything could happen out there. We don't know what kind of people that. You know, Yankees and Red Sox thing.
Yeah.
It's a deep rival, even in other countries.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
true.
even like that guy that was wearing a hat and he was telling them like your hat and they didn't even know who he was looking at.
You know what's funny, man? I know everybody makes fun of that guy, but I feel like I could fall into something like that. Like I
Like
feel
not even know who you're talking to.
Well,
Because you wouldn't expect it to be somebody.
no, my famous guy that I talked to that I didn't know was a legend. What's that football player that sells the sausage links that used to play for the Oilers?
Earl Campbell?
Yeah.
You didn't know Earl
Campbell?
Campbell?
No, I did not know. I had an hour conversation, Hector, with Earl Campbell in Las Vegas.
And you didn't even know it.
Didn't know who the fuck he was. And he's
wow.
he's over there fucking with me because he's like, "Hey man, so you're from Houston? What part? Oh, you wouldn't know." And he goes, oh, "Just try me." Where? I go, "Katie." And he goes, "Oh, okay. What is there to do in Houston?" I said, "Oh," and I like an idiot. "Oh man, you should go to the rodeo, man." And his fool's like, "Oh really? The rodeo? We should go to the rodeo." Yeah. And it's
Been
like
there.
And exactly, bro. And this dude, and he just fucking fucking with me.
Trolling
He's
you.
trolling me, bro. And did not know until I walked out of it I'm talking to a fucking legend.
Yeah,
like
that's crazy.
I just was like, God damn. So that's why I felt for the guy in Australia. Like I'm like, yeah, it's probably me. I could fucking see myself. Just
I've
like,
done some stupid shit like
Yeah,
that. Though.
that.
you know what I mean? It's like everybody looks different without the uniform, right?
Right.
You know, and
Yeah.
everybody is like, I mean, even us. I mean, how many times have we been in public? And you're like, hey man, I know that dude. Oh shoot, I play ball with him.
Right.
Because he's in civilian clothes,
Right.
not in his
Uniform.
So everybody,
Yeah.
slightly looks different. So I kind of get that. I mean, it's Manny Ramirez, but still,
It's Manny, dude. You can't. That's I don't know, man.
Yeah, and he's up to election for the Hall of Fame.
oh
2021.
dude.
That's like Michael Jordan.
Man.
That's like Michael Jordan going to Australia, and then people will be like, "Who's this guy talking to me?" You know what I'm saying? Or it's like they did this one where LeBron. I think it's in L.A. and they had LeBron at this pizza joint working the back, and he's like, "Oh yeah, you seen that one, right?" And he's like,
I've seen that one.
He's like, yeah, I'm training. They're like, "Oh yeah, hey, whatever, like, how do you like it here?" He goes, "Oh man, I freaking love making pizza, dude." And people are like, "Oh my god, he looks so familiar." And no, it's fucking LeBron, dude. Like,
Yeah, dude.
god damn. He's like, dude, it's so weird because they pan back and you look at all the workers are about normally the same height. And then you got LeBron, dude, just towers over
Dude, bro,
everybody.
I could see me being stupid. Like, hey, bro, have you thought about playing basketball? Like, I could see myself saying something stupid.
Jimmy Fallon,
I remember-
he did one of those with Aaron Judge. I
Did
don't
he?
know if you saw that. Yeah.
No,
I didn't see that one.
Yeah. And they were asking New Yorkers on the street. Aaron Judge was asking New Yorkers, just, pedestrians on the street about this guy, Aaron Judge. And they didn't know it was him.
That's funny, man.
Yeah.
And he's like 6 foot.
Oh,
two,
huge.
He's
four.
fucking huge,
Yeah,
man.
No, he's tall. He's
huge,
like
like
6'7".
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he's 6'6", 6'7". He's
Yeah.
tall.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, and that's what. Yeah, because I took my cousin. It was his first here in Arizona spring training a couple of years back to go see my clients, and he was with the Rangers organization at that time, and he was trying to get autographs and this and that, and he goes, "Hey, cuz, how come they don't sign my paper?" I said, "You gotta have a baseball." You go, "Why?" Because he didn't know. He didn't know what was going on.
Yeah.
I go, "No, they don't like to write on the paper because
Maybe
they
sign
could do a
contract.
forgery. Yeah, they could do a forgery or something, or checks or something, or put on the
Yeah.
name and stuff like that. So they sign it on the baseball."
It's like, here, sign this paper right here. It's a carbon copy of a contract, and you got to give me 50% of all your money.
Hey, well, you remember who did they do that to? They did that to Mike. Was it Mike Trout? Like they did it to some ball player. Of course, it was fake, right? It was like one of those big checks, and the mascot comes up. Hey, man.
Oh,
I think
it was Mike Trout.
Was it Mike
Yeah,
Trout? He
yeah,
tells him
yeah,
sign
yeah.
it, and then all of a sudden they pull the paper, they pull the thing, and it's like a check for like $300 million.
Oh, yeah.
Or no, Manny Machado. Maybe it was Manny Machado.
Was it Manny? It was somebody that got paid big.
Yeah, and that's why I think it was Manny Machado because he had
He's
got
like,
the
autograph this paper.
Yeah.
A huge contract. Yeah.
but it was one of those big checks, right? And then he's like, you got me for $300 million, So, but it's
That's funny.
I could see myself falling for some stuff like that, man. But man,
Yeah.
hey, dude, Hector,
That's why
really-
they have scouts and agents to tell you, hey,
Yeah.
don't do that.
So you got people like Hector, right? Hey, Hector, I really appreciate you taking the time, man, to sit down with us and chop it up with us and talk.
Give us the insight on
Inside.
Manny. And
Man.
tell us again when the season starts.
December 17th.
December 17. You can watch it on Sportsflex app.
Okay.
And you can see it on there. The Sydney Blue Sox.
Must not be cold down there in December.
Probably not.
It's their summer
Yeah.
It's their summer, yeah.
because they're in
It's
the
not-
southern hemisphere.
Oh, look at this
Yeah,
guy. Ooh.
Oh.
I'll tell you about that. I'll tell you why I know that later.
Oh, yeah.
Anyways, yeah, man, thanks for coming out, dude, and being on the show. And if you ever need a bullpen catcher out there in Arizona, man, give me a call. I'm only 22 hours away,
Well,
man.
if we go to Arizona, we're gonna have to look them up when we get over there because we're gonna. I think
We're gonna be in Vegas. We're gonna be passing through Arizona.
No, well, yeah, but that's in next year. But I think there's something coming up too. I think we're going in.
It's
to-
Christmas is coming, dude.
no,
There's-
no. We're going to Arizona. I just don't know when. I don't know when. We'll be up there, but
Or if you have
Yeah.
some really hard throwing pitchers that need innings, you
oh
you
yeah,
can
bring
send
him
them
down.
our
Yeah,
ways.
send him down to Houston.
We'll
man.
give them a few innings.
Oh, I got one I got one. He's my barber too.
oh, is he? Yeah.
He's top at 99.
Look,
Oh,
man,
yeah.
look. That guy throws 99. We have a couch for him that he can sleep on while he's down here.
Oh yeah, we'll do something. Not only that, dude.
For 99, I'll
I'll-
put them up in a hotel for a night.
Actually, before anything, I actually gonna be there, January. Well, I'm gonna arrive the 7th of January. But that world class baseball that's happening over
Oh,
there.
yeah, Coastal. Yeah, Coastal. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's right.
I'm gonna be there.
Oh, sweet.
Oh yeah,
So,
just hit us up, dude.
it's-
We'll meet up with you, man.
Yeah, we'll go have
Yeah,
lunch or
it-
something. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and it's a day of my birthday, the 9th.
Oh, for sure.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
now we gotta do something.
Yeah, we got to do something.
we got to social
We're-
distance.
Yeah, we got a couple friends that's supposed to put a team together for that tournament. So
You going with your dad?
me?
No.
Oh,
Are you
Hector.
going to be helping your dad coach a team out there, or what's going on?
No, I'm actually putting up together the other team, the Puerto Rico team.
Oh, so we might be competing.
So no, they're going to see all studs on that Puerto Rican team. All
Oh,
independent. you see, that's what he's doing.
I had no comment.
hey, but no, here we go. This is what we'll
But-
do. What we'll do is
gonna-
at the end of the game, if I end up being on a team and we play him, we'll make a thing where he's gonna video me like, hey Armando, hey man, you play really well. Let me sign you up. And
Oh,
we'll
yeah.
make a fake contract.
Nice. Oh, that's going to
Yeah.
piss everybody off.
I do want to put it a little out there before
Yeah.
you end the show.
Sure, yeah. Go ahead.
To give my prayer to my dad.
Okay.
He as we had quite a few brothers and sisters and stuff like that caught COVID, tested
man.
positive, and we just found out from my dad yesterday that he also tested positive. He's been under the weather, trying to get back to 100% again. So just want a little prayer out for him.
Oh,
in
definitely,
my-
man. I'm gonna shoot him a text too, man, because
Yeah.
he's a really good guy, man. He treated us well. I mean, we were supposed to meet up a couple of weeks ago in one of these games, and we weren't able to. So,
Yeah.
I definitely appreciate your dad. So we'll have him in our prayers, and hope he gets well, man. But I'll definitely shoot him a text, make sure he's doing okay.
For sure.
Yeah.
Thank you, and thank you for being on the show. We appreciate it.
Yeah, you bet. We enjoyed having you.
Yeah, it was good, man. Definitely. I think the listeners are gonna definitely enjoy this one
Yeah,
because
for sure.
it's something different, man. I mean, it's nobody's ever talked to, or there's not too many interviews out there with scouts like the way we went. into it.
Nobody interviews scouts, dude.
Yeah,
There are
Well,
few far in between. Like I
well,
said, that's a great job. I'm
no,
jealous.
But here's the thing, though. Not only it's usually like, hey, I want to interview you because your client. I want to interview you because of your client. Here we're interviewing him as Hector. Like, hey, man,
Right.
his day to day.
Well, not only that, but he supports us too. So
Yeah, he does. So I definitely appreciate it. So
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I get on there as much as I can because it's that time of the year where you start getting real busy trying to get guys signed.
Hey man, tell your players out there too, man. Follow Just Off the Plate podcast on YouTube, man.
Yeah. Well, man, I seen a couple of games, quite a few games out here. Competition is high.
Oh, I bet, man.
Yeah,
I bet
it's
you
a
saw
lot
really
of-
good baseball, man. That's cool.
Hey, let me ask you one
Yeah.
more question. You said you coach first with the, you had the stopwatch. What's a good steal time for someone?
Oh shit.
We're asking for a friend.
The still times really is on depend on the pitcher going to home.
Let's just say he's throwing 78.
No, he doesn't
Oh,
even.
you-
He doesn't even know
oh,
anybody
yeah.
throws
If you-
78.
he doesn't. He's got a
If you got that, you must
stopwatch.
just still. If you're throwing that, you must just still third.
The double steal. Domingo Ayala double steal right there.
Yeah.
Oh man,
Yeah.
that's cool, man.
So we're gonna have to buy a stopwatch now.
Oh, we are. Me and X will go at it, man. But I do appreciate it, man, and I know it's late, so I really appreciate you doing this. And but we'll hook up, man. When you come into Houston, come look us up, man, and we'll. I definitely think we'll see you out there because I think, like I said, I got a couple friends that we're gonna put a team together, do the Mexican team, I guess, and
Okay.
but we'll definitely hook up, man.
Yeah, definitely. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be me and I think the general manager of Perico might be out there too.
Okay, cool.
But so yeah.
Damn.
I mean, I could be Puerto Rican for a day.
Just, you have to pick up an accent, man.
Oh, mira, coño. That's all I know.
That's all you gotta say, Cuño, in every sentence.
Exactly, man. All right, man. We'll talk later.
All right.
All right,
Thank
take care,
All
Hector.
right, good night.
you. You too.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Did you see that video? That I guess they're just. I don't know why it's coming out now, but it's showing up on a lot of the baseball feeds. But it's Manny Ramirez at some kind of restaurant. And
Oh,
this,
yeah.
And this dude's wearing a Red Sox hat, and he's like, "Hey man, what's your favorite player?" And the dude's looking at him like, I think he says my girlfriend's hat or something.
No, he goes.
Yeah.
He goes. I like your hat, man. He goes. Who's your favorite player? He goes. Oh, I don't know. I don't really know. And he's looking right at Manny Ramirez, dude.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He's like,
Yeah, that was in Australia because he barely got out the middle last week.
That was
Yeah.
hilarious, man.
Yeah, he had a quarantine for 2 weeks. So
Hey, but see, that's the thing though. Is it Australia? Because the only reason I was saying that is which I didn't think it was because he was wearing dreads in there, and I think he has a shaved head now, doesn't he?
no, he got his dread back.
Oh, did he? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so that probably was. That's pretty interesting. So yeah,
They
so we-
quarantined a long time then.
so we-
So
yeah.
yeah, you know what to say, what not to say.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean
Um,
you're good with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that Friday too at Grand Canyon University. I have
Yeah.
another one
Oh, sweet.
radio interview.
Oh, nice.
Cool.
Well, we're amateur small time, so there's no pressure here.
No, I feel like we're big time, man. We got flagged by the MLB.
Yeah, he even talked to I don't know, you know John Heyman from the MLB Network.
John Heyman.
Oh man, that sounds familiar.
I think it's one of the. Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. What
Yeah.
happened to him?
Yeah, he was my first guy that I talked to about Manny.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, he was. Oh, you should see my Twitter messages.
Oh,
All
yeah.
the reporters.
Was it a
Even
phone
from-
interview?
Phone interview. They posted on Twitter. Oh, me and Manny Ramirez, and then, but it's just I don't like to say me. It's a teamwork. It was us and the agency.
Yeah.
You know.